Hello, Shy Guy. How you doing? Uh, After Monokuma and the Monokubs left, an alarm suddenly rang from my monopad. Not just from mine, the alarm was going off throughout the whole gym. Which meant everyone else had received a monopad as well. When I took mine out, a message was displayed on the screen. Oh, hold up. Well, someone told me how to repeat songs on YouTube, and I was listening to that song since 8. Which song? Shy Guy? That's interesting. I have like 100 songs I listen to. Actually, it went up to 200 or maybe even 300. I need to check my YouTube playlist again. Somewhere there. So I just like shuffle. Students must live at the Ultimate Academy for the remainder of their foreseeable future. It's like a modified version of an FNF song. Oh, I see. Once a murder takes place, all surviving students must participate in a class trial. If the black kid is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. But if the black kid is not exposed, all remaining students will be executed. If the black kid survives the class trial, they will graduate and we enter the outside world. The killing game and class trials will continue until only 2 surviving students remain. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. The dining hall and gymnasiums are off limits at night. Violence toward Monokuma, the headmaster of the Ultimate Academy, is strictly prohibited. But how about the Monokubs? Monokuma will never directly commit a murder. But how about the Monokubs? That's my question. He never said anything about violence towards the Monokubs. Can't get a midnight snack. Why not, Shy Guy? The Monokubs are free to be eaten, right? Or at least free to be beaten up and eaten. Like, can you eat them though? They're like robots, no? Your monopads are very important items. Please do not damage them. The body discovery announcement will play when 3 or more students discover a body. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore the campus at your discretion. I was about to ask what if the 2 remaining students, but no, that includes the mastermind too, I think. What if I damage it by accident? Are they covered by warranty? Good question. You can invent something to make them edible. Oh yeah, she can. Miyu, make the Monokubs edible. Students who violate these rules will be immediately exterminated by the exiles. Yikes. The headmaster may add new regulations to this list at any time.
You gotta be kidding me. I will never participate in a killing game.
Although I'm not sure many would eat them, maybe if they were edible. But why not, Shy Guy, if they were edible and it's the only food? I'm pretty sure people would eat them. If there are only 3 people left and one of them kills, does this mean that no one will be able to report? Does the succession of a trial apply to the victory conditions, or is it just when we hit 2 students in general? That's kind of what I was wondering as well. But I think it's when you hit 2 people in general, question mark? It's the succession. That's kind of what they said in the monopad, no? Once there's 2 students left, the game's over or something like that. The Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles School Regulations, so these are the rules. OMG! I tried to make a manly voice. Did I succeed? Wait, OMG. If a tree falls on Monokuma, do they penalize the tree? Ooh, maybe. Well, depending, did one of the students make the tree fall? Because then it's whoever made the tree fall. Comic asking the real questions, right? The tree wanted to fall. Yes, ask more, Comic. The tree wanted to fall on its own. Then I'm pretty sure all they would have to do is bring the exiles there and destroy the tree. I do not understand why someone would force us to do this. But the rules are pretty cut and dry. This game doesn't seem like it'll be boring.
You gotta be kidding me!
That's not the problem.
Listen.
Please lower your voice. It is ruining the atmosphere.
Oh yeah!
Hey, what does this 6th regulation mean?
The killing game and class trials will continue until only 2 surviving students remain.
Poor tree, right? Do all the rules involving Monokuma apply to the Monokubs? I guess not, because they would mention the Monokubs in those rules, though. Right? It doesn't seem like it at all.
Only 2 surviving students? What would be the reason for that?
If someone kills a Monokub, will there be a trial? Weird. What's weird, Comic? Yeah, do the Monokubs count in the game? I am not sure. Would there be a trial? They're kids after all, but they're also bears, right? So it all depends on whether Monokuma cares for his kids or not. What did it? Or would they count? I am not sure. That's a very good question, Comic.
That's...
Perhaps it's because you couldn't do a trial with just 2 people?
I see.
You're so smart, Shuichi.
Always messing
Quit
around.
screwing around. Killing games, school regulations.
Don't screw around.
To heck with all that. Who go along with something like that? Gotta raise the monopad as if to smash the device on the ground. Oh, hey now. Don't do that. School rules say you can't break it. If you violate the rules, then the exiles will dispose of you. I don't care about the rules. No way I'm going to play this messed up game.
No.
This isn't about playing the game. It's too dangerous to disobey him now. Forget about him. Just means one less for the world to deal with. One less person for the world to deal with. Oh, here's a rule I've never gotten. You're allowed to kill up to 2 students, right? Yep. No more than 2. But if you kill a 3rd student, you also die. Yes, because you violate the rules, and I don't think there would be a trial. That's 1/4 of the cast gone right there. You're wondering why they don't do that, right? Why they don't go for the third one? It's probably because they actually do wanna like that chance to leave alive. So they go for, you know, listening to the rules instead of breaking them. Forget about me. Oh. Hey, who are you calling a Dumbo? There you go. I took a deep breath, then shouted with all my might. Hey, quit fighting already! Whoa, what the?
Jeez.
We shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves right now. We need to work together. Honestly, I'd probably be more inspiring if I played a song that gave a speech. Chopin's military polonaise would definitely help unite us.
Right?
Yeah, I could get behind some bolognese, and I don't even like meat or tomatoes. I agree with Kaede too. We must remember who the real enemy is. Master told me that strength must always be aimed in the proper direction. Anyway, you're all panicking too much. Just stay calm, like me. She's shaking like crazy. That's calmness? So what happens if you lock everyone else in a room and kill everyone? You'd be the only one left, but the game also ended. Yeah, that's, I mean, well, you see, that means you also killed the mastermind with everyone else, unless the one that did that was the mastermind, which they're not supposed to because of their own rules. Unless there is no mastermind at that time, for whatever reason, that would be kind of weird. What if the tree kills 3 people? Does it get penalized? Yes, it does. Whoa, you're shaking so much. Even I can't handle these intense vibrations. And trust me, I've got loads of experience. Okay, Mia. Alright. If a tree falls, it's probably dead already. Oh yeah, that is true. She says that's 3 for tree. Goodness me. Right. TMI, too much info. Anyway, why don't we work together and search for an exit one more time? But we looked all over that wall and there wasn't a single hole.
Please wait.
Now wait just a second. If there's no opening in the wall, then how did we get inside these walls in the first place? Oh, good point.
Got it?
That means there must be an opening somewhere. We just have to find it. Whoever trapped us here wants us to fight each other.
Oh, right.
So let's show them that we're not going to let that happen. We're not going to fight each other. We're going to work together, okay? Disown. If you did it like Teruteru for his pervy comments, Miu is like ×3 is bad. Yeah, I agree. Robot. Yeah, she kind of is ×3. Like, she's worse than Teruteru. So I need to make a pervy character. Yep, there's pervy characters in every game. Oh wait, I have Alex. Huh? Oh, so your character is a pervert? Wait, so when do you think you'll be done with the game? Comic? Or are you actually making a game? Or no? Why are you quiet? Did I say something wrong?
I do not agree.
On the contrary, you made your case with such net aplomb that we've been rendered speechless. A game will take a long time unless I cut quarters. I see. Yeah, it will definitely take a while. Cuts quarters, right? No, but if you want the game to be really good, well, if you are making a game, right, I suggest taking as long as you need. I was gonna say the same thing, but you beat me to it.
Got it.
You're exactly right. We can't give up so easily.
Come on, come on!
Let's split up and try to find the exit. Oh, Atua gave us strength. Atua give us strength. Her with her Atua, though. I must admit, I admire your spirit.
Hey!
Oh, wait. What is it? We were just about to get started. Maybe it not matter much, but gone to find manhole earlier in grass behind school building.
Huh?
A manhole? Gone to peek in, see a big underground passage. Think maybe an exit.
But...
Sorry, it's probably not so simple. You gotta mention important stuff like that much faster. Gone to peek in, see big underground passage, think maybe exit. Wait, not like that. You're talking too fast.
Either way.
The boiler is behind the school building. We must cooperate. Gota's claim at once. Gota, please lead the way.
Got it.
Okay, everyone follow Gota. Is that the big character? Yeah, Gota is a big gentleman. With Gota leading us, we hurried out of the gym. Oh yeah, in every one of the Danganronpa games, there was a big character. In the first one, there was Hifumi. Second one, there was the Ultimate Imposter. And the third one is Gota. Shy Guy said something about there being huge characters and tiny characters in each game. Yep. There is. You said the wrong big characters. Big like in huge, right? Yeah, they are huge characters though. What type of big were you thinking of, Shy Guy? With Gonta leading us, we hurried out of the gym. Just when I was about to follow after them. Hifumi and Imposter don't count. And why not, Shy Guy? Sakura, Nekomaru, and Gonta. Sure, they are big as well. Actually, now that you mention it. Just when I was about to follow after them.
Wow.
Kaede, that was pretty cool back there. Oh yeah, I meant like huge as tall slash muscular. Oh, okay. Not huge like fat, thin. See, comic gets it. Kaede, that was pretty cool back there.
Huh?
Huh? What was?
How should
The way you changed the mood completely. Seems like everyone looks up to you. Looks up to me? Come on, that's ridiculous. I just spoke from the heart is all.
So in short,
So, it just comes naturally to you then. That's even more cool. You have what it takes to win.
Huh?
What?
that means
I was just thinking, what you said back there would have angered whoever's running this. They definitely don't want us holding hands, working together.
I'm sure.
Creepy look, right? They're going to come for you, Kaede, with everything they've got. I'm a little worried about you. You're just so straightforward. And away he goes. That guy could really stand to be less cryptic.
That's true.
Oh, perhaps it's a warning? That's what I think anyway. Being strong-willed could get you into a lot of trouble around here.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound so negative at a time like this.
No.
It's fine. You only said that because you're worried, aren't you?
But
Yeah, Retaro is a mystery. He forgot his ultimate talent as well. Is that something you can really forget? Well, there's no use thinking about it right now. We should just head to that manhole.
okay.
Oh, you're right. Where was the manhole? We need to go to the manhole. The ultimate amnesiac. Oop. I was going the opposite way. Let's go. Let's go to the manhole. The manhole is behind the school building. We need to catch up with everyone. Run like the wind. Oh gosh, I had to. The ultimate tree. The ultimate tree is the secret 17th student that every game has. Oh.
Then
Looks like we're all here. So where's this manhole? Over there in grass. Oh, look at that. It's true, there really is a manhole in the grass. An important hole near some bush? Sounds familiar, am I right, ladies? Oh god. Oh god, Mew. Aw, this manhole covers looks heavy. Can we even lift it?
leave it to me.
I could try. Kibo placed his hands in on the manhole cover, and with all his strength he... Shut up, you. Yeah, Mew be heavy perverted comics all the time. Mega Man, I mean Kibo. Yes. Kibo. Oh. How embarrassing. It won't even budge. Huh? A robot's not even strong enough to move it?
Listen close.
Oh, don't worry. My physical strength is approximate to that of a strong senior citizen. That's pathetic. The professor did not want a repeat of the tragedy that occurred during trial production. 11 out of 10 things Emil says is something rated 18 plus. Yep. I agree. Strong senior citizen. Not even a strong high school student, right? It's just senior citizen. Now I'm just plain curious about what happened during that trial.
Allow Gonta.
Oh, then allow Gonta. Gonta lift cover before to peek inside. Should be able to pick up cover too. Gonta placed his hands on the manhole over and... I meant trail, not trial.
Upsy daisy.
Holy shoot, that's a lot of strength. Compared to a robot. To be that strong, dang. Possibly my favorite moment in the series. The Kibo moment. And then Gonta just like, whoop. This dude, right?
So easily?
Yep, really easily.
The strength must be due to my magic. Yup, there's no mistaking it.
Oh, you're amazing, Himiko!
What should Gonta do with cover now?
Please leave it somewhere else. Be careful not to hit anyone with it.
Actually, Gonta no can do that. Very rude to litter.
But with nowhere to dispose of the manhole cover, Gonta begrudgingly tossed it aside. I think Himiko is cool. Yay, Himiko is cool. Hey Zang, how are you doing? Yeah, I have two layouts now. Himiko's my favorite for this game. My favorite is Maki. How are you doing, Zane? The manhole cover easily traveled 5 yards before it hit the ground. Dang. I love the style on this layout. This is so flame. Thank you, Zane. And the color scheme is magnificent. I still need a couple things from my sister-in-law, but she's about to finish everything on Thursday. I still need the new starting student screen and the new be right back screen. Maybe they'll be throwing that heavy stuff around, right? That's scary. What wonderful strength. You could likely crush a child's skull with ease.
Gonta never do that?
How ungenuinely. Gonta never do that. Gentleman or not, no one would do that. But Gonta is so much more reliable than some bean counting robot. Or as Mitsuru would say, systematic defeat. Thank you, Zane. So how have you been, Zane? How was your stream? I was like watching it for a little bit. Sorry I didn't say anything though. Are you talking about me? Because I count many things, not just beans. Doesn't matter what you count. While everyone else was talking, I slowly peeked into the manhole. It was too dark inside to see clearly, but I could feel cold, moist air drifting up from it.
Actually,
This place is kinda creepy. We're really going in here?
Got it.
I'm sure it's fine. At the very least, we definitely won't die down there.
I'll protect you.
If anything happens, I'll protect most of you, but the degenerate males are on their own.
Going to protect
Then
you.
going to protect menfolk.
It's true.
Awfully quiet. Where are Monokuma and the Monokubs? Yeah, just fall down the ladder. Right?
I see, yes.
Wait, who are you telling to fall down the ladder? The one that... The... Tenko? I was certain they would show up at some point and crush us like rotten gnats. Everyone? Oof. They probably haven't noticed yet.
I see.
Then let's hurry before they show up to mess with us. One by one, we each descended down into the manhole. Or just Agi, right? OMG. Is there anybody in here that actually likes Angie? Just curious. Once we all had climbed down the ladder, we looked around and saw an open area. It's more spacious than I thought it'd be.
Yoo-hoo!
Yuri-hiru. I bet who?
What is it?
What is this place?
That is correct.
An old industrial passageway. I suspect perhaps factories once existed here. I can't talk. And this is all that's left of them.
Hey.
Sooner or later, it was bound to happen. Agi is the one who talks about to 110% of the time, and it gets pretty annoying to be honest. Yeah. Hey, take a look at this. And then, well, she goes. She is pretty crazy when it comes to a too. I don't know. But I do like some of the crazy characters. I honestly do not like Anji one bit. What a considerate side. Apparently, the end of the tunnel is the exit. Considerate? You don't think it's weird that someone went out of their way to write exit? Don't pee yourself in fear. Your natural scent is bad enough. I'm not scared, and I smell just fine.
Hey.
Well then, go on ahead. No point standing around here. Kinda stinks because she's the ultimate artist. Someone who could be really cool, but instead, yeah, no. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No need to worry. It looks a bit dangerous, but we're all ultimates here.
Yeah, that's right.
As long as we work together, everything will work out just fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Well said.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. We're really on the same wavelength, Kaede. Give me a hug.
No.
No.
Ugh,
Typical degenerate
males.
behavior. You were trying to trick her into pressing her boobs against you. Wait. What? You thought... Alright then. I still think Shiriko in this situation would be hilarious. I still do not know who Shiriko is. Oh wait, you said Gundam, right? Or... wait. I still need to watch the other boxy anime, but now I'm watching... Who's from Botovs? Oh. But now I'm reading the Hajime no Ippon manga. And since I started from where the anime left off, I'm in chapter 800 now. Now, speaking of anime, what's up, Shy Guy? Nothing wrong with that. HNI is good. Yeah. It'll probably be okay. There'll be an exit at the end of this, and once we reach it, this will all be over. I just know it. I clung fiercely to that belief as we stepped into the tunnel. You're about to take on the death road of despair. Oh, it's... Oh gosh, so what if I lose? Everyone works together to escape. Press the L and the directional buttons to move, and press the O button to jump. If you lose, the game will call you a OMG. Don't worry. I watched the first episode of Sailor Moon and I went to do something else, except I forgot about it until now and I want to watch more. I still, well, I got Automan twice in a row in 2 different streams. I'm sorry, comic. It's Automan. Dumb Automan. You're watching it dubbed, right, Shy Guy? Sailor Moon? Cause the subtitled one... I heard something about it, so... But if you are watching the subtitled one, that's fine. You'll encounter plenty of traps set up to prevent you from escaping. If you hit a trap or fall off a ledge, that person will be eliminated, and control will switch to one of the remaining students. The subtitles are cool because it's not the generic font. Ooh, so you're watching the subtitled one. So then, well, you probably don't know what I'm talking about yet. In fact, the villain had an evil font. Ooh, nice. I never watched Sailor Moon. Though I was told to watch the dub if I don't like certain things. I was like, I don't mind like those certain things. I'm like, you know, I'm old enough to be okay with it. But yeah, I heard about certain things. Well, it's not like if they showed anything bad. Well, I do not know if they did. I'll probably watch it later as well. If everyone is eliminated, game over, man. Oh, it's game over, no. It's been on my watch list for a while and I could and I never started because it would be the longest anime I've watched. Oh. Yeah, I hear you, Shy Guy. I mean, you know. Oh, sorry, didn't mean for things to get that real. For now, stay vigilant and do your best to reach the exit. Not that it matters. Wait, what? Oh no, I made everybody else come out. Why? Come on out, everybody. I made everybody else come out jumping. So where are the traps? What's this? This is not a trap, right? Question mark? Okay, good. Oh darn. I just...
Be careful.
Who's here?
Oh darn.
Bye.
Oh darn. I stink at games like this. Whoops.
So this.
Alright then. I know what those things do. What? We're back to the front. Darn it. I slowly opened my eyes as I regained consciousness. Oh,
Are you feeling alright?
you're awake. Are you alright? I'm fine, but what about everyone else? I looked around and saw the others sitting on the ground. Everyone sat in stunned silence. A sobering sadness filled the air. Whoopsie. Sorry, everybody. Jeez, this is quite the pity party you sad sacks are throwing for yourselves. Monokuma? Rise and shine or sign. OMG. Wow, you all look exhausted. Poor things. I feel sorry for you. Jeez, this place is filthy. It's murder on my cashmere skin. I bet Monodam is feeling lucky right now. His body's already a cheap piece of junk.
Hey,
Why don't you respond to him, Monodam? It'll liven things up a little, you know? So you guys crawled out of your holes. I guess you finally noticed that what we were up to. Noticed? I've known for a while that you guys would botch whatever escape plan you had.
Huh?
What? Yeah, I also kinda pretty much knew too.
what are you saying?
That's a lie. If you knew all along, then this was just a trap. Then there was no exit. You tricked us.
Don't worry.
No, there's an exit. I think you guys will manage to reach it if you all work together. Yeah, there's nothing you 16 Ultimates can accomplish if you work together. So there's a gate outside, right? Gota could just throw everyone over it. That is true. Especially with his strength. Hello Llama, how are you doing? Yeah, there's nothing you 16 Ultimates can accomplish if you work together. Oh, I already read that. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. Try as many times as you want until you accept reality. So long, farewell. So we can escape if we work hard enough?
Fucking moron!
No way, you little moron. It'd be freaking out if... They'd be freaking out if we could actually reach it.
Jeez.
That's probably why they let us try. They wanted us to try the underground passage so we'd learn that escape is impossible.
You got me.
Instead of blocking off every exit completely, they leave that little bit of hope. They want us to be desperate to go home, corner us mentally.
Actually,
That's just rotten.
you might
Yeah,
be right,
but we can't just give up.
Yeah.
Right, you guys? I mean, we've only failed once, you know? We can't give up this early, right? Fun fact, Gonta is almost twice as tall as Ryoma. Oh dang. Oh, I see.
Okay.
But is it getting out of here impossible?
That's not
No,
true.
it's not. It may take one more try or a lot more tries, but it's not impossible. Forget about Monokuma. It doesn't matter what he says to us.
I'll get us out of here.
I don't want to lose to him, and I don't want any of you to lose either. I refuse to lose to someone who would do these terrible things to us. Ryova's 3'5" and Gota is 6'6". Oh dang.
You're right.
Kaede. So let's all work hard to escape this place together. And once we get out of here and make it to the outside world,
Alright?
why don't we all stay friends? Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, after going through an experience like this, I think we'd all be best of friends.
Right?
I mean, it's not every day you get to meet other Ultimates. So, what do you say? That might not be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Then we've all got the more reason to escape this place, no matter what. My body is ready. You can tell by how out of control my pit sweat is.
I'm glad.
Everyone?
But
Isn't it premature to say that what we'll do after we escape? Assumptions are all but useless.
whoa,
Jeez, you're clueless. Why am I not surprised that a robot can't read the air?
that's robophobic.
Robots can read the air, thanks to the innovations in pollutant detecting technology.
Let's go.
Anyway, it doesn't matter if Monokuma says it's impossible. We'll show him what we can do.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
It seems like a pain, but I guess I'll try.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's work together. We messed up last time, but I'm sure it'll go well this time.
It'll be okay.
I'm sure we'll be fine. A divine wind will blow through and lift us to victory.
Wonderful.
Uh-huh. Humanity is truly wonderful. The way you all confront adversity is beautiful. With our bonds stronger than ever, we stepped into the tunnel once more. What? I totally stink at this though. I have to do this again? Alright. Ah, darn.
Fine. I'll fucking do it.
Ah, darn.
Damn it!
To do my best.
Oof. Someone did that to themselves. Oh, darn it.
I'll do it. Huh? I'm sorry.
God dang
I
it.
couldn't do it.
Damn. Leave it to me.
How do I do it? Oh, is it like lemmings? Oh, there you go. I'm not supposed to jump. If I knew that.
Miscalculated.
I'll go.
If I knew that.
Guess I'm up.
Let us proceed.
Got a ways to go.
Let's go.
Wait, what? How did that happen? Oh, oh.
Like
Let's
it's no
have
good.
fun with this. Alley-oop, alley-oop, alley-oop.
Oh.
I shall go. I'm not gonna make it.
Oh.
Abdullah's on my
Well,
side.
yeah, I'm just gonna throw her off on purpose. Just walk. But if I just walked, seems like the controls are a little janky regardless. Yeah, that's true. I see, I lost consciousness again. Oh, what the? And I was looking forward to a happy ending.
Don't worry.
Not yet, we're just getting started. Of course, this'll be a piece of cake. Gonta gonna escape. Become friends with everyone. Gentlemen never give up. This time we'll reach the exit. I'm all fired up. This time, Those words carried me as I stepped into the tunnel once again, but it was no good. Even so, we refused to surrender. We kept telling ourselves that this time we'll escape, but we failed each time. With every attempt, we repeated the words this time over and over again. But in the end, we couldn't do it. I thought we'd be able to escape as long as we never gave up. But it made no difference in the end. Going to just punch the gate or something, right? Failed again.
Damn.
Dang it.
Seems
I can't go on.
That's wrong.
Wait, we can't give up. This time we'll
Well, you know.
knock it off already. Hmm?
I don't like that.
You're free to keep trying on your own, but forcing us to join you is basically torture. Torture?
That's so mean.
You know what really hurts? Being denied the right to give up on an impossible situation. You won't let us give up, and no matter what we say, you have the moral high ground. That doesn't sound like torture to you? When you say we can't give up, you're not inspiring us, you're strong-arming us.
That's wrong.
I didn't mean it like that. Hey, degenerate! Quit being so selfish.
Please don't.
I'm not being selfish. The others feel the same way too.
Huh?
What?
Everyone?
Going to use a hex editor. A hex editor.
My spirit is nearly broken. This hardship gnaws at me.
Given the circumstance, the most logical course of action would be to give up.
Yeah, I feel like Hisashi Mitsui in the second half of a basketball game.
Yeah, it's how you can cheat at games. By messing with values at certain addresses. I see.
I knew this was impossible from the start.
This bullshit is a waste of my precious time and energy.
I can't let you all rely on my magic. Besides, I don't have enough MP left.
I'm just relieved that no one was seriously injured.
Praise be, Tua Tua.
Wait!
Please, wait. We no can give up.
Hey guys!
You guys, are you really okay with not getting out of this place? We shouldn't have to push ourselves. Let's just find another way out, okay?
Huh?
What?
No way.
You're talking about the killing game, aren't you?
Ah.
Oh, so you're gonna interpret it like that, huh? Well, what are you saying? There's no way we could do the killing game. Calm down. Want some bubble gum? You can blow pretty big bubbles with it. Looks like this little degenerate wants his head smashed into the ground.
Wait!
Stop, guys. We shouldn't be fighting. Jeez. We fell apart pretty quick for a group that decided to be friends and work together. Yeah, Gonta wouldn't know how to use it and mess it up somehow. Exactly. That would be what it powered the tree then. It all makes sense. Gonta was responsible for the ultimate tree's power to kill. Yes.
Sorry.
This is all my fault. I'm so sorry. No, Kaede. Idiot. What are you apologizing for? It's not your fault at all. Really? I think it is Kaede's fault.
What?
Huh? Why? This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles.
It is now nighttime.
It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime officially starts now.
It's very bad time!
Whether you've been good or naughty, it's time to go tinkle and go to Betty Bye.
Please be careful.
The dining hall and gym are locked during nighttime, so be careful.
Bedtime, Ursine.
Yeah, sweet dreams. Bedtime, Ursine. Oh no. Not for me, though. Which student most closely resembles a tree? Most closely resembles a tree, huh? Rentaro. I'm just saying because he has green hair. Korikia. Oh yeah, you're right, actually, because of the clothes that he wears and also his design. I'd say you're right, Shy Guy. Rentaro more represents like an olive. Nighttime, huh? Well, no sense pushing our luck. We should probably just get a fresh start tomorrow.
Huh?
Fresh start?
What do you think?
We've each been assigned a room in here in the dormitory. Perhaps we should rest there. We're gonna rest there?
What's wrong?
The rooms aren't that bad. Much better than my prison cell, that's for sure. But it makes me nervous to think we'll be staying the night at this creepy school.
Okay.
Rentaro represents Ataro. Right. Well, nothing we could do but suck it up. So, what's our plan for tomorrow? Since the dining hall opens at 8 a.m., how about we meet there at that time?
That's right.
Sure, I think that'll work. I'm okay with that.
It's decided.
Can we go to our rooms already?
Either way.
Yes, we should get as much rest as we can and regain our strength. I don't know if I could go pee by myself in the middle of the night. I'll come with you, if you don't mind, that is. Just let me know.
Oh.
Hey guys, just as a warning, we shouldn't let our guards down. We'll be easy targets at night.
You mean?
'Cause of the killing game, you mean?
Please wait.
I see. No need to worry about something as illogical as murder taking place here. I know. Just a warning. Rentaro represents Ataro. He represents an olive because of his olive hair. Hello, Uber. How are you doing? Stuck to my husbando. Kaede? I don't think you need to worry about what Kokichi said. You weren't pressuring us. At least I don't think so. Yeah, thanks, Shuichi. But I'm exhausted. Let's go back to our rooms and rest.
You're right.
Right. Well, see you tomorrow. Hey, why did you apologize before? You didn't do anything wrong, you know? Well, when we tried to escape, I felt like we were united behind the common goal. But after I put everyone's lives at risk, that unity is gone now.
Seriously?
Shut up.
Come on.
That's just the stupid end result. It's not like you wanted it to go that way. Listen up. Don't apologize for something that's not your fault. It'll just make you feel bad. Everyone just decided to blame you and give up. I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind later. Well, anyway, let's just go to sleep for now. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Kaito. Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's go into our rooms to become rest. The ultimate rest. Right? Well, once everyone's asleep, the ultimate tree could strike. I hope so. Yes, the ultimate tree. What's wrong, Gonta? You're not going back to the dorms? Gonta worry about manhole. Think it okay with cover gone? What if someone fall in and get hurt real bad? Gonta gentleman. Gentlemen no can ignore that. But Kurumi tell Gonta leave cover off. Gonta not know what to do. Everyone knows it's here, so I'm sure we'll all be careful. Don't worry about it.
You right?
Okay, you're right. Maybe Gonta just keep eye on it. Thank you, Kaede. Gonta go back to room now. Good night.
Yeah.
Yep, good night. Oop. Well. I'm just here talking to everybody. Oh look, second place, waifu.
Are you feeling all right?
Is something the matter? Please rest and try to regain as much strength as you can. Escaping this place will prove to be quite difficult. Best not to fret over it. Alright. Oh, okay. Seeing it like this, the school really is eerie. It's an interesting place in the day, but having to stay the night is too much. Does free time start tomorrow or the next day? I'm not sure.
With my magic.
If you really can't fall asleep, I'll put you to sleep with a magic hammer.
Rest in peace.
That would be an eternal sleep. Here we go. That's Mew. Okay. So this is my room. Well, it's not too shabby. A key? Is it the key to this room? Bingo! You got it right! Nice work! That is in fact the key to this room. You probably don't have anything worth stealing in here. But you should still lock your door when you leave. Alright, now it's time for me to give you a special hint. If you steal someone else's key, you can sneak into their room and kill them easily. Shut up, I don't want to hear that. I just got chewed out. Rise and shine or sign. Yep. Yep, the first one I do is gonna be Himiko then. Though at this moment I could do Shuichi. But I'll do Himiko first. Jeez, this place is the worst. I just want to go home. I'm tired. As soon as my body hit the bed, my body immediately froze. After everything that happened, I forgot just how physically and mentally exhausted I was. I thought we would achieve our goal as long as we didn't give up. That had always been my mentality whenever I practiced the piano, but maybe playing piano is easier, because I'm blessed with that talent. With Chopin's Prelude playing in my head, I fell into a deep sleep.
New students of the Ultimate Academy, congratulations! The weeds here have grown thick with joy as if celebrating your entrance into this school. Seeing your anxious eyes shine with murderous intent makes me oh so happy. If you ever feel lost, don't be shy. Talk to your friends or teacher. Let's all get going. And let's do lots of killing too. I pray for the physical and mental well-being of this new killing school semester. I pray for the well-being of you students. Yes, that will do.
Why does he have that thing on his face?
Rise and shine, Urson.
Had to.
This is an announcement.
This is an official announcement from the Ultimate Academy. It's 8 a.m. Time to wake up and face the blood-drenched day. Okay. What's up, comic? I wonder who's dead this morning.
Stop! If I suddenly see a dead body, I'll puke again.
Have fun.
Enjoy your killing school semester. It's bearable. What's bearable, comic? The rise and shiner sign. By the way, bear pun. Phew, it was awesome, terrible dream. Wouldn't that be nice? Wait, I don't have time to joke around. I said I'd meet the others in the dining hall. Maybe too early to ask, but who's your favorite Monokuma? Hello, Alpha Striker. Oh no, it isn't past the first trial. Not yet. How are you doing, Alex? Everyone must be waiting. I need to get to the dining hall ASAP. Oh, I'm out when that happens. Oh yeah, that certain person was your waifu, right? I'm not ready for that again. Alright. Or was your husbando? Waifu or husbando? I don't think I'll ever be ready to watch it again. Like Shiaki. Yeah, Shiaki's was sad for me. I wasn't gonna watch it again. Yeah, I hear you. Hey, look at Shuichi. Morning, Shuichi.
Okay.
Good morning.
Huh?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at the dining hall? I was just on my way there.
Hey.
Kaede?
What's
Yeah?
the matter?
No.
It's nothing. The others are probably waiting for us. We should go. So Kaboom has more Shining Fates. Ooh, nice. I wanna get Shining Fates. And we won't have to do the line thing, right? The one you got last time and Crowbat again. Oh hey, the Crowbat one. Cheaper this time. No, we will. Oh, it's the line again? Oh no. Now I'm getting sad over Mihiru's death. Sorry, Shy Guy. No, for Digimon. When is the Digimon one? So it's 2 Pokemon if we go again. 2 Pokemon. How come it was only 1 last time? Cause I got Digimon packs. And it was super limited. No, but even then, like, the Pokemon products is what I meant. I wonder what's up with Shuichi. He seems preoccupied with something. Well, I could ask him later. I need to go. Wait, which way was the kitchen? Okay, right over here. I mean, I could be in voice chat with you on Discord while I play Final Fantasy. Do it, yes. Yes, let's be in voice chat. I mean, I'm already in here. I see ya. Yellow. Oh wait, let me turn on the audio output capture. Whoops. It should be on.
We'll find out in a bit.
What else is it capturing though? It's capturing probably the game.
I think so. I don't know. I mean, it is capturing the game. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be a lurker, but they just released the next patch for Final Fantasy, and yeah, I'm gonna play that.
That's cool.
Yeah, Kaboom has the products again. They have the whatever you bought last time. They have like 3 of those, and they have 3 of the Crowbats.
The Draco
no Digimon.
Oh, no
Digimon product
Digimon.
this time. Yeah, I'm sad about that, but we can go again. The boxes are gonna be 45 a piece instead of the 60. The reason why they were 60 last time is because they bought them from someone else just so they can have product in.
Oh.
So yeah.
That's cool.
I do have some credit again, so I can make one of them cheaper. I might have more credit there again if I go trade some stuff in, and then the money you pass me, we could get 2 more. Especially because I want Crobat.
I kind of like, you know.
I know you want the other one again.
Yeah.
Preference, and that's fine. I found out that they have Vivid Voltage. What are those, like the Charizard and the, I don't know what the hell that other like turtle is. I think that was from
Blastoise? No, right?
No, it's not
Okay.
Blastoise. It's one of the newer ones.
Shootle? Well, the evolved form of Shootle?
I don't know.
Wait,
I don't
this
remember.
seems like a fun stream idea. Yes. Oh, everyone's here already.
So
I mean, I told her last time if she ever wanted me to come in here, she just needs to tell me. It's just half the time I'm either playing Monster Hunter with the boys or I've just not been in Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Or this last weekend I was in San Antonio at a Renaissance fair. Speaking of which, I have something I need to show you on Thursday, and I hope you love it.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious. Just have a special stream where people can join in Discord. Hey, that would be an awesome stream
We were
idea.
thinking of doing that, but it depends on what game Because she wants to be able to like focus on the game she's playing. Like right now, Danganronpa, it's her favorite series. She wants to focus on that, and she has to voice a lot of these. I was telling her later on when I move in or we move in together or whatever the hell, if she wanted to do Danganronpa again, I can do the male voices. She could do the female voices, but that's not gonna be for a while.
That would be awesome, though.
I'm
Like, we could-
decent at like voicing, using different voices, but it just depends.
Oh,
I'm not like the best.
I'm decent as well. I'm not the best.
I mean, your Monokuma, Monokuma, whatever the hell the bear is, sounds like Mickey Mouse,
Hey,
and no one can tell me otherwise.
what? You know?
Last time we did have,
We
his
should
name
just
was-
shout the lines out until your throats are sore.
Well, no, because her parents would kill us if we did that, especially on a school night.
On a school night. Yeah, but they cannot really hear from my room. It's pretty soundproof, to be fair.
We need to make it more soundproof, that way they don't have to hear you when...
Huh? It cut off on you? Oh. It- it's-
And you... It's not gonna be till later though. Wait.
What are you saying? Sorry.
I don't know.
Well, obviously not Danganronpa, but maybe like an online game that we can join. Like what?
I mean, we did this once for Final Fantasy.
Oh, we could do it for Final
Swift
Fantasy.
Sniper, or his name is Harrison, which I thought was like one of the most badass names I've ever heard. Because like,
Oh yeah,
Harrison
Sniper the
Ford is
Swift.
one of my favorite actors. Like Indiana Jones is just, even though he hates being known for Indiana Jones and for Han Solo, he hates it when people come up to him and is like, those are my favorite roles. He just like, damn,
Ugh, yeah.
he feels bad because those were really good roles. He just doesn't like the fact he's popular for that only now. But anyway.
So like, it could either be Final Fantasy, Genshin, but I think there's only 4 players total that you could have on Genshin. And what else is a multiplayer?
I mean, that's just it. Like, it feels bad. Like you're not even like considering Danganronpa right now because of this.
No, it's alright.
I mean, the only game I feel like it depends. John, why'd you log out? Or whatever. Oh, Charlie's on there. I don't know, because like not everyone is interested in playing Final Fantasy because the fact that it's a service game.
Yeah. And
It's really
same.
good. But
It's-
people keep forgetting that they can use the free trial and play up to the first expansion, and no, I'm not sponsored, but I will plug this in whenever the hell I want because like it's good. Like MMO wise, between Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft, I will preach about Final Fantasy all day
Yeah.
long. The look between Final Fantasy and the look between World of Warcraft are just, there's no contest.
How about a game that's available to everyone?
That's what I'm saying. With the free trial for Final Fantasy, you can play. You can
But
play up to
he-
the first expansion. You get to play the whole base game and the first expansion. If you get bored of it, then you get bored of it. You don't have to pay for it after that.
He
That's
probably
the best thing about it.
Oh, he probably means like a game like that everybody would play.
There's that Jack's Party Pack, but those I hear is kind of meh. There's Among Us, but
Mhm.
then I also feel like it's the whole like when me and my friends were playing Among Us before, we just made it a rule you don't mute yourself.
Oh, your avatar is in the corner now. That's awesome. My sister-in-law. made this one, and so far I
Gotcha.
have the stream is over as well.
Mm.
I still
Like,
need
my-
the starting soon and the be right back. Oh,
My-
sorry.
My sister-in-law, which is who she's referring to,
Yeah,
my brother's wife is really good at this stuff. Like, goddamn.
yeah. Oops,
It's
I
funny.
accidentally went to the other one.
Well, it's funny
I could go to
because-
either or though.
Because Umbreon is always saying. Does it even matter if I just say your name? At this point?
I'm pretty sure. I know there's some people that know my name. And it doesn't really matter to me,
Okay.
but
So Carol's always saying, like, she preaches that she is like Makoto from P5. I tell her, no, you're like Futaba. You want to know who my sister-in-law based that character art off? In the corner? She saw a picture of a White Schwartz card I have of Futaba, and she was like, that looks like Carol. And to this day, Carol is like, I'm like Makoto, and I'm like, no, you're like Futaba because you are studying like white hat hacking.
yeah, but before I was studying for law enforcement.
Like Makoto, I know, but you switched it from that to white hat hacking, which is basically what Futaba does.
Only because I was forced to, and it's my second favorite.
Yeah, but now you're doing that.
Ah.
I would agree with that. Shy
Man,
guy.
I'm
I would
tired.
100% agree with that.
60% Futaba, 40% Makoto.
Yes,
Although
that's why I say I
Makoto's the
highly
better.
agree with that.
Although
No,
Makoto's the
Futaba's-
better waifu. I meant Makoto's the better waifu.
Anyone can keep on saying Makoto's better than Futaba, but they keep forgetting that Futaba has a later on in the game when you get her social link to a certain point, she protects everyone in the current party. So if you have Makoto out, she protects the second best girl, which automatically makes Futaba best girl. If you're gonna get one shot, she will protect her once.
Once.
She protects her at all. And that's why I'm always going to preach that Futaba's better.
I
And
still
keep
say
telling you
Makoto's better.
Makoto's second best girl. Be glad I'm not saying Makoto's meh.
Huh? Oh yeah. So Makoto's
So,
better. Looks better
mm.
too.
Not even.
Man, she does.
Not even.
She does.
This thing.
Especially in her dancing costume. Man,
I
I'm
like-
tired,
I like
but wait, I
Futaba's
have
better.
tea. So big brain.
Is it sweet tea,
Futaba's is okay. Well, if it makes you feel better, I've always liked Futaba more. That's good, Shy Guy.
Get fucked.
Makoto's still better.
Opinions, opinions.
Yeah. I don't. Well, Futaba's my second favorite. I don't know what you weebs are talking about. Persona 5. Wow.
Feels bad.
Persona 5 waifus.
Mhm.
Koryuko's been staring at us for like 5 minutes now.
He's looking into your soul. Let him.
Yeah, let him.
And if ever anyone's like him, it's like, yeah, that's a dude.
Carol,
If
yes.
that's not, if that's not apparent, he has like little tiny voice lines now.
Huh? Tiny voice lines? What?
He has voice lines now. You hear him as a dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If anyone's like, he's a dude, then I'm just gonna be like, damn.
Dang.
I mean, if you want him to be a girl, I guess you can pretend to go. I don't know. If you're not into that, then that's fine. You don't have to be.
True.
Anyway,
What's up?
well, no, then you should probably continue.
Oh yeah, sorry.
very
We've
great.
been
Yeah, it's my
like
fault. I'm
for
sorry,
10
guys.
minutes. It's fine. We
bad.
got a name reveal too.
Oh, that wasn't. Well,
Whoop.
I did ask.
Yeah, you did
said yes.
ask.
You said
I
it
was
fine,
like, it's
so
fine. It's
no
fine.
face reveal yet.
No face reveal
That's
yet.
until later.
That's not until later. I need to get my room like prepared and all of that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, did you tell anyone what you're planning to do later or no?
What I'm planning to do later?
Yeah, what Polly suggested.
Oh, the VTube. I could do the VTube.
I wasn't gonna say anything until.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you said it, so whatever.
Oh. No face reveal ever. There was a second option, the VTube. Because Polly found out how to do it.
And by Polly, we mean my sister-in-law.
Oh yeah.
Just so people know. They're like, who the hell's this person? That's the one that made the art.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That's not supposed to.
Now, all of us have arrived. I'm glad. It looks as though there were no victims.
Of course.
But of course.
By
By the way, are you okay, Kaede? Huh? What do you mean? Well, you looked really bummed out after everyone started blaming you yesterday.
Ew, Omo.
Huh?
I said ew, Omo.
Oma?
Whatever. I don't like that dude one bit. It's just like Junko.
Almost
Screw
my
them.
second place.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Him and Junko, they can fuck off.
So long as you don't say Nagito, but you're probably gonna say Nagito too, aren't
Is
you?
that the one with the white hair from the second one?
Yeah.
Is that the main character or the guy that's like supposedly like I don't remember. Is that the one with the weird hair or the one that the main character? I'm confused.
He's the crazy one. What's stopping him from voicing characters right now? The fact that he
I
cannot
am-
see the game.
Exactly.
They all have weird hair.
You're right.
You're right.
Can't deny that.
Yeah, I'm not denying that either. Hey, what are you doing, Oliver?
That's so mean.
Seriously, you guys are so mean. Poor girl. She tried her best to encourage everyone, and you sore losers got mad at her anyway.
That's enough.
What's the point of bringing that up again?
Hey, degenerate
Actually,
male.
didn't you blame Kaede first? Now it's my fault? Why are you guys ganging up on me? You guys are terrible, so horrible, so mean.
Oh, the other one I don't like is that girl from the second part with the kimono.
The girl from the second part with the... Oh, Hiyoko. Yeah, I don't like
cannot
her either.
Stand her.
Yeah, me neither.
After everything that happened from the anime. Before, if it was anime version of her,
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, yeah, no, she's fine.
Oh,
After
yeah.
anime version in the game,
Yeah. Anime version
Do
of
not.
her is alright, but like in the game...
my favorite character here out of the guys, it's funny. Hoshi's hilarious. It's a
Who?
super short Hoshi.
Oh yeah,
A
Ryoma.
super short dude. And his voice is deep as hell. It's like, that makes no sense. He's one of my favorite characters in this. It's hilarious. Him and the guy who wears the suit with the glasses, Franco? Is that his name?
Suit
don't
with
remember.
the glasses?
Yeah, he's from the
Oh,
Wilderness.
Ganta.
Ganta, yes. Ganta is amazing.
Ganta's cool. I was like, Ganto, what? Who's
don't remember.
that?
Do you realize how long it's been since I've seen you play this game? When was the last time I was editing your videos for YouTube?
I'll need to check.
Exactly.
Like a year or two ago?
No, it was like more than that, baby.
3 years ago?
Something
Before
like
I
that.
started Twitch?
It was definitely before you started Twitch. But the point is, that's around the time it was when I was editing your videos.
Mm-hmm. And now I'm eventually gonna start uploading again.
You should just upload raw videos instead.
Huh?
That's my opinion. You should just upload raw videos onto it. That's just my opinion.
Like, what do you mean, raw videos?
So let's say you're recording this live stream.
Uh-huh.
You just take it and just throw it onto YouTube right away. That's what I mean. That's a raw video. Raw, unedited.
But
That's what I
then
mean.
they get to see the starting soon screen and them and all of that.
I mean, you could take the starting soon screen off and it's... I mean, I guess, if that's all you're gonna do, then that's fine. But I meant, like, don't take any of the other content out.
It'll be
That's what I
interesting.
mean.
They get to see all my mess ups and all of that. That wouldn't be bad. Exactly. You know what I mean? It'll be just like... You mean like it'll be just like the way the streams are and it's just like...
I mean,
that way to
basically.
bring... I mean, you never know, it could bring...
For the people that can't watch the streams, they can watch it on YouTube. That's the whole point of that.
Yep.
But, I mean, at the
Though
same
some
time,
people keep on asking, like, if I could make like 30-minute, like cut it short to 30 minutes.
I mean, you could do that too, but I am definitely not doing that anymore. Girl, you know how much time it took for me to do that, and
It
Jesus
takes
Christ.
a long time. I tried it. I got bored of editing like really fast, but I need to fix that. I need
The only
to
reason
practice.
why I won't do it anymore is because I did it for you for like a couple of years, and I was just like,
Yeah,
it wasn't just the fact that you didn't pay me, but it was also like I wasn't gonna charge you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why the hell am I gonna charge my girlfriend? Like, no.
Uh-huh.
The same thing as now. I believe in you and everything like that. I'm not gonna charge you for that. I would do it now. I would still do that for you now, but just been busy lately.
Yeah, I hear you.
And then now I'm
Yeah,
taking
just upload them as
taking your
video
orders
sashimi.
to the post office and everything for the cards.
Oh
so,
yeah, there's like 7 more orders.
I'll go pick them up tomorrow then. I end up with gas regardless, so that works.
He's just saying that so he doesn't have to edit, basically like an archive video. I mean, that wouldn't be bad though, like, that way the videos could stay like on YouTube and it won't be like completely deleted like it would be on Twitch.
Let me put this into perspective, Shy Guy. In college, I took a course on Photoshop and video editing for her, just so I can edit the videos and make thumbnails for her.
Mm-hmm.
I did that out of my own pocket for her.
Yep.
And I edited her videos for like a year or two.
Yeah,
The
it was
thumbnails,
like
everything like that. I did that all for free.
for
I
free.
didn't charge her a dime. And it wasn't even the fact that I'd be like, oh yeah, no, I want you to pay me for it. Like, again, no, I wasn't gonna do that. But
Aw.
it's just the fact that it's a lot of work. It is definitely a lot of work. I could go in and
True
half-ass
love.
it, but I don't want to half-ass it. Especially her
neither.
videos. Like, I do love her, I really do, but I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
That was too time consuming. I could be doing other stuff for her. In fact, like, she sells stuff on TCG Player. Like, some of the cards that she pulls from the stuff she opens, even the stuff that I open off camera, I give to her and she sells it. And
Mhm.
I need to take this stuff for her. I need to go put gas. I need to travel, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I need to go and buy more things cheap to pass to her so she can sell. It's time consuming. I don't have time to do editing for her,
Yeah.
and that's just how it is.
True love.
And I try.
Aw.
Or even back then, I tried a lot too.
Yeah, you did.
Anyway,
You're too noisy. Cut it out.
wow.
Wow.
Thanks.
I was reading this.
I know. I'm just being stupid. Am I supposed to go for this, dude?
Wait, did I sound like at least a little bit more like raw?
Like, raw.
Yeah, like raw.
My voice cracked. It's great.
Huh?
Mate.
What? Did my voice
What?
crack?
No,
I-
mine did.
Oh, okay. Did I
Later
s-
on, if I'm gonna do that, I need like sweet tea or something.
I'll need that too. My
Like,
voice
if I
cracks all the time.
If I don't have sweet tea for my throat when I'm trying to change my voice on half of these, like, no, I ain't gonna be doing voice the next day.
Yeah, and like 2 hours of different voices.
2 hours? You go sometimes 3 hours, babe.
Yeah, sometimes 3 hours, and during trials it could get 4 hours. I mean,
Yeah, later on, if we do this thing, if we actually do this, or like I do voices for you on some of the streams or whatever, because I'm gonna be there with you in the room, probably playing another game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna leave the room just so you can live stream. I'm not saying I wouldn't. It's just, you know,
Yeah.
if you wanted another voice, I can do the voices. That's fine. It's just I'm gonna need some sweet tea to coat my throat.
Sweet tea.
That's for sure.
I hear
Because
you.
not forget it. I need to also make sure I don't go to the card shop with the boys, because if I do, oh boy, going to the card shop, talking all the time, and then trying to come over here and live stream, you forget it.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to speak the next day.
Well, if you're gonna be in the same room when you can give her, then you could give her a surprise hug. Oh yeah.
You guys would never know that.
Umbreon sounds like the most reasonable person ever.
You have no idea. This girl is one of the most relaxed girls I've ever met. One of the most like down to earth girls I've ever met.
Oh.
Like, you have no idea.
Heart. Yeah.
I'm telling you, like she is a little too apologetic, but that's fine. And then I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. Yes, I tell her sometimes you don't have to say sorry all the time, and she's just like, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just like, ah.
Ooh, what emote is that,
time,
Llama? Oh, sorry.
Golden 21 Peridot. I have no. Is that supposed to be like Isabel like crying or something?
Oh.
That looks like Isabel from.
It does look like Isabel.
From.
I played
have
Smash.
Switch in front of me.
So,
Animal Crossing.
as I said, true love. Aw. Thank you, Shy Guy.
I think I'm gonna show you the thing tomorrow. I had already. I found it at the I'm just gonna tell you. I found it at the Renaissance Fair. I'm really bad at surprises with her. Like, Jesus Christ. I just want to show her already and not even care.
Uh-oh.
I already got your wedding band. I love it. I got over there at the Renaissance Fair.
OMG.
It looks. I wanted to find you either a pink gem or a black gem.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have either.
Oh.
So I found something in the middle. I found an amethyst.
Amethyst.
And it looks very nice. It's like pinkish purplish.
Ooh.
This specific one. It's pinkish purplish. And it looks really nice. I really like it. I just need to get myself the wedding band. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever the hell that happens.
Yeah, whenever.
But I am really bad at these things. I feel like I even told her like I wanted to propose at like Disney World. But pandemic and like I had just gotten like the 3rd stimulus check and I had the money to do it. But I wasn't risking us getting sick if we went to Disney World for that. So I said I will wait on that and I will do it properly another time.
Mm-hmm.
Or
yeah,
just honeymoon
Isabel
will just be like a nice place instead.
From Animal Crossing doing the period dance. Period dance. Period. That. Yes.
Periodic.
Periodic. Stance.
Or period. The D could be
Period.
silent. I have no clue.
I think it is silent.
Peridot, whatever. Even though it's
Peridot.
not. Wait. Oh, it might be
Honestly,
peridot.
it's super cute when you all talk about in real life stuff.
Well, at least it's not like some other people I knew. Whenever like couples are like oh period. Why did just
Oh.
the T was in there.
But with a T. Oh, okay.
Period. Dance? Is it? I don't know. Anyway, there's some people like when people are like out in public and they're being lovey-dovey, they're just like ew, and it's like, why are you saying ew? Like, I don't understand it. Like most of the time when I would hear that was usually like back in high school. There'd be like some guys I've been hanging out with. If we ever went anywhere and they're like, ew, look at that couple. I'm just like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Let him be.
Right. Well.
And then now I realize, yes,
Yeah.
because those fuckers are single.
Yep.
That's the problem though. A lot of the guys, they're like, I'm single, this and that. And it's like, that's the reason why you're single. Stop being like that.
Yeah. Yes.
It's just how it is. I don't know. People are people. They'll do whatever the hell they want. As long as they're not doing it to me or something that's morally wrong, I don't care.
Yeah. I agree.
Or illegal. Well,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I guess it does go on to the morally wrong because there's some laws that are stupid. Especially here in the U.S. But
I'm
anyway.
gonna head off. Alright, comic. Have an awesome night.
Yeah.
Shy Guy is single by choice.
Well, you know, that's your choice, and that's fine, my dude or dudette. I'm gonna go with dude because you put guy in your name, but anyway, whatever you are, that's fine. You do what you want. That kind of like
Take care,
goes
comic.
into like.
Oh.
That kind of goes into when people are like, I'm asexual. I don't understand that. I'm not gonna lie. They can be asexual, and that's fine. Just, I personally don't understand it. Where
I
the
am
hell
a
is this
NPC?
NPC?
That's what Shy Guy said.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Um.
The hell? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm stupid.
How ironic, right? That he said that.
What do you mean by ironic?
Yep, you just said his sexuality.
I mean, I said, dude, shit, I don't get it. Oh, asexual, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, again, that's fine. I don't know. I don't think I could be like that. I'm not gonna lie. That's just me. Like, you're asexual, that's perfectly fine. Not you, Carol, I'm talking to him. Or, I'm talking to the human.
To the human.
If they're human, they're human, sure.
I'm human too.
You is girl, what you mean?
You're right. I don't care if you understand it, but just don't hate on it.
No, you do you, boo boo. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
I won't hate on it. I won't be like you're wrong, this and that. That's 100% you. No worries. I just personally don't understand it, and that's all.
Oh. Makes you know.
I want to pass you some of the cards I've got. I spent like $600 on like
Holy
premium
shoot.
packs for Magic, and I ended up getting all my money back on a bunch of different lands. And I'm like, should I give them to you to sell? Because 2 of them alone are almost $100, and I'm just like,
Oh wow. There'd be a lot of tracking to do.
No, but that's the other thing. The cards I pulled are locally some of the hardest cards to get, because shops, if they have any, they get bought out on the spot.
Why don't
I got
you
lucky.
save those ones for like, I don't know,
Thinking about
maybe
it. 'Cause
they get
one
more
of the-
expensive?
one of them, they have already gotten more expensive. They were cheaper before. I want to say like they've doubled in price, most of them.
Oh yeah, then I probably
maybe a
recommend
year?
saving them.
For maybe a year when the set came out.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just it. Like,
You
some of
never
the-
know if they could go down in price.
no, they're definitely not going to go down in price.
They're just gonna go up.
Oh yeah,
Then save them.
maybe. I am using some of them though because some of them I needed for my decks, but like some of the other ones, one of them I don't use. Well, I do use the colors too. I can put that on my elves.
So I
but it's like
checked out.
$100.
I checked out how much I need for the blue Digimon deck that I tried to make, and it's like 150. Not that bad, but it's pretty bad at the same time. Like, I compared it to some of the decks that I made in Vanguard.
It's put in there. First game request. Let's start chapter 1. Let's chat. So technically, we are chatting.
Yeah, this is turned into a just chatting stream, right? The asexual spectrum is pretty large, but I'm glad more folks are accepting.
I mean, I'm not the one that is, so I am not gonna hate on you for being that. I'm just saying. I'm all for accepting people. The only thing I'm kind of like iffy on
Yes, there's
like-
quite a few terms.
the only thing I'm honestly iffy on is when someone's like, this is gonna get super controversial, and I'm sorry if offends anybody. I am very like on when someone's like, I identify as a girl and it's a dude, and I'm just like, so you got a sex change? And if they're like, no, I'm just a dude. I look like a dude, but I identify as a woman. I'm just like, so what you're saying is that you're saying you can go into women's bathrooms, and it's like, yes, and I'm just like, no, not allowed. There should be I think there should be like just the men slash women bathroom, so like the single use one in like most stores. That way, if someone's like a guy and they identify as a woman, they can go in that one. That's what I mean.
People like that just do it for clout.
I probably would believe, yeah, clout.
Okay.
It means just like,
oh yeah, that's controversial topic as well. Trans versus too cute.
trans med versus suit cute, something like that. I think it's pronounced like that. I'm dyslexic, so if I'm butchering anything, sorry.
Yeah, I'm also semi.
Oh yeah, we both are. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't help. But yeah, I'm on that kind of thing where it's like, if it's me, a guy saying I'm a woman without even, whack, without even having like a sex change or anything like that, I would feel like I'm an idiot. I'm just not gonna lie. That's just how I am. But
No, it's okay. That was right. So many terms. Yeah, there is a lot of terms.
I'm gonna pause my thought on that because my mom just got home. I gotta talk to her real quick.
Oh, okay.
You keep going on your stream. I'll be right back.
Alright. See you in a little bit. Or, you know. But it's true, everyone blamed Kaede without taking any responsibility for themselves.
No.
Hey, come on now. Everyone was probably just tired. Shut it, that's no excuse. Okay, I think for right now that he's not. Yeah, let's put down the audio output capture for right now. Well, you don't need a sex change to identify as whatever, but you need to actually think about what you really are and not just be like, I'm a girl now. Yeah, I agree. Shut it, that's no excuse.
That's wrong.
No, it's okay, it doesn't bother me. It's just, I should have been more considerate of everyone's feelings.
Sorry.
I was too focused on the tunnel. I'm so sorry.
I see.
Alright, well, if you're okay with it, then so am I.
Hey.
Phew, cool beans. Now everything's settled.
Hey!
But you did blame her first, didn't you?
It's a lie.
Well, that was a lie, you know? One of those lies to make us more united or whatever. Did you know half of my lies are actually told with good intentions?
What are you saying?
Now that sounds like a lie. It's just, let's just forget about it and discuss something else.
Right?
Okay, let's all think about ways to get out of here.
Before you do that, I have an announcement.
Hey, don't just suddenly show up. It's too much stress for my heart. Once he comes back, I'll say what else I am. Alright.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to not surprise you.
So, you did mean to surprise us.
What's wrong?
Well, your announcement?
It's not terribly important, but it's easier to stay alive by being an obvious goody two-shoes, right? Being thrust into a killing game doesn't mean you'll be able to kill someone easily.
Although, I'm not 100% sure about one of them, unlike before, so it's a little surprise for you as well. Ooh? I'm curious.
So I figured I'd ease you guys into the killing game by giving you motivation to kill.
Motivation to kill?
In short, a motive. That ought to add some mystery to the proceedings. Even if a killer is exposed, they will whip up a sob story to deceive everyone.
Incomprehensible.
What are you saying? Your logic is impossible to understand.
I will now announce the first motive. Make sure you record this moment for prosperity.
I meant posterity. Or prosperity. Eh. I said what it was because I could only base it off of the previous relationship. First blood perk. Oh, I see.
Wow! For the first murder that occurs, no class trial will be held! Can you believe it?
That sounds too good to be true.
That means the first one to kill someone will get to graduate! No strings attached!
Honestly, me and Alex should do this more often. The voice chat. It's fun.
What are you talking about?
No class trial will be held.
Let me explain.
I'm sorry that I made the class trial seem more important than it really is. So for the first murder, I decided not to hold a class trial at all.
Psycho Pop!
Please just relax, calm down and kill. After all, the first one's free.
Really?
Huh? That's all? We just gotta kill someone to get out of here? That's all? What's that supposed to mean? Please, just calm down. First blood perk? Don't make it sound like some kind of game show bonus.
You say that, but I bet you're really happy, huh?
There's no way I'm happy. Stop messing around. Do you think this is fun for us?
Hmm?
Do you really think I'd kill someone just to get out? In your dreams? We're not gonna lose to you. We promise each other we escape from this place.
Spare me your false bravado. You should be focusing on how you plan to survive. You just gotta kill someone, right?
Why you? I see. The prisoner's dilemma. How very clever of you, Monokuma. Huh? What's that?
It's true.
We all know it's better to cooperate rather than betray each other, right? But if you don't cooperate, you receive some benefit that no one else gets.
So ensure.
It's an incentive to betray the group, to give yourself an advantage. But that in the back of all our minds, we're less likely to cooperate. Oh my gosh, hello Nay, how are you doing? It's been a while. How have you been? With that in the back of all our minds, we're less likely to cooperate. That's Monokuma's plan. To make a non-cooperative game that tanks Kaede's plan to get us to cooperate. Good, how are you? I finally made it. I'm doing good too. So for a little while, my boyfriend, I met my fiance, was on the line on Discord. He's just like, his mom got home, but yeah. How are you doing, eh? Have you streamed recently? And if a murder were to occur, it'd be even more unlikely that we cooperate. It's likely he created this perk for that sole purpose.
Right, I bet you can't stand all this tension in the air, right? So it's better to just kill.
Beyonce, congratulations! Thank you, Nay. Not in a little bit. Oh, I see. Are you planning on doing it more often? I know I asked you this once. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that was a while ago. How long has it been? Like a couple of... I think I saw your stream... How long ago? What you...
Please wait.
It seems you are quite serious about forcing us to participate in this killing game. What exactly is your objective? His objective doesn't matter. I'm through letting him have his way. I've had enough. Kaito lunged toward Monokuma to grab him, but... I want to come back, it's just hard with the little one. A couple weeks. Oh, a little one? Oh, it's been a couple weeks. But whenever you do one, I'll be in it. But little one? Heck yeah, looks like we got ourselves a volunteer. Finally, it's time for the exiles. We won't let you lay a hand on Daddy. We want Daddy to smile every day. Congratulations, May. That's why I left. Aw. How old is she or he? Just attack a camera to the baby and stream. What? Attack a camera? Attach a camera to the baby and stream it. Congratulations, Nay. Bitch guys better pay attention. This is what happens when you mess with us. What are you guys planning to do?
Please stop.
Please don't. Run, Kaito. At that moment, we heard menacing mechanical noises. The exiles charge. Aww, she's 10 months now? Aw, that's adorable. Congratulations again, Nay. Oh no. The sound of crushing metal echoed throughout the dining hall, and then the final gasp. Wait, the exiles attack Monokuma? Oh, hold on. What's up, Shy Guy? Huh? Father? Daddy got turned into a pile of scrap metal. This is Monodem's fault somehow. What is this? What's going on? I'm not sure what's going on, but Monokuma's in pieces. Serves him right. He got just what he deserved.
I do not agree.
Do not celebrate this yet. I'm certain he has a spare that will appear momentarily.
Stop it!
There is no spare. Don't trivialize life like that.
Huh?
What? When Father was still alive, he used to tell us cubs that we must cherish life because we're like snowflakes, unique in every way.
Well,
If only one existed, then does this mean Monokuma is dead? Welcome back, Shy Guy. My last major stream wasn't feeling good, so I ended my stream. I was kind of sick to my stomach, and 2 days later I found out that I was pregnant. Oh.
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right
Did I
now,
hear like...
you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Welcome back, Shy Guy, again. Aw. If only one existed, then does this mean Monokuma is dead? Poor Daddy. Let's at least bury him with full honors. So maybe I'll come back. Alright, Nay, I hope, you know, I'll be there if you do come back. Definitely. Yeah, we'll cook him low and slow to lock in the flavor. While we're at it, we should toss in some carrots and potatoes too. Ooh, maybe add some leftover curry too. You know, the sweet kind, my favorite. You'll want an extra large side of rice too, right?
That's right.
Now that we're the new headmasters, we gotta eat more so we could get stronger.
So long, farewell.
Thank you. No problem, Nay. LOL, these teddy bears are creepy. Oh yeah, they're really... yeah, they're really creepy. What's going on?
Anyway,
Everything's a complete mess now, but if there's no final boss, then that means this killing game is cancelled. Huh? Cancelled?
Oh, no.
I don't think so. Monokuma's just a robot. There has to be something controlling him.
don't worry.
Don't be such a worrywart. Everything's definitely over now. With the mastermind gone, continuing this game is pretty much impossible.
So that means...
Which means we win. Yay, we did it.
well,
So we're not in danger anymore? Oh, so do we just wait here for the shuttle bus to pick us up, or...
that's wrong.
Wait a minute, we don't know that yet. Isn't her name Sawyer or something? Wait, the baby's name? Or whose name? Kaede, quick being a buzzkill. Everyone's still annoyed about what you did yesterday.
Huh?
But I didn't mean it like that.
Well,
Or is there still something you would have us do, Kaede?
Trashy skank.
Don't tell me you want to take on that underground passage again.
Oh, right already.
Quiet. We know it's impossible.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
fine.
I don't even remember what we were talking about. Whatever.
What were we talking about? Well, I forgot, and so I went to her Insta and found it there. Aw, that's adorable, Nay. Oh, Nay's, baby's name. Oh, he's back. Yeah, he's back.
Lamau.
Lamau? What?
Shit, where am I supposed to go?
Where are you supposed to go? What game are you playing?
Final Fantasy. I haven't even gotten to the raid yet.
Oh.
Oh, wait, we're not where the f did I find left?
Whatevs. Looks like we're
whatever.
done here. Ew, what a relief. After Kokichi finished talking, we all went our separate ways. I decided to return to my room.
Where the hell? Oh, there. Okay. See.
What's up, Alex?
It's like talking to
Now I
myself.
forgot his name. Alex.
She just said it.
I don't know why, but once I went inside my room, I just started crying uncontrollably. Why? At that
Oh, poor
moment,
Kaede.
yeah, poor Kaede. So your waifu is Kaede, right?
Yes.
And my husband is Shuichi. There you go.
Mhm.
No, I forgot. Oh.
That's the biggest ship for this game.
I was waiting for you, Alex, as I kind of have something to tell you and Umbreon.
You're coming out of the closet, that's fine. You do you, dude. Girl. Human.
Human.
I don't know, whenever someone tells me, like, I'm human, I'm just like... Okay.
Nani? I'm human
Like,
too.
It's like, so
Female.
there's lizard people?
I guess so.
That's eggs. Oh, everything's gonna be eggs. Okay.
I like lizards. They're adorable.
I know you do. I kind of want to get, like, chameleon.
Aw.
They're so cool. They're so cute too. They change colors.
But
Maybe
then there's...
iguana too, because like iguanas are cool too.
Oh yeah,
Like,
iguana.
I do like reptiles. I do know that there are like there are non-venomous or poisonous snakes.
You were technically correct, but Umbreon already knows it kind of. I do.
She's gonna forget, and so am I. I'm not gonna lie. And it's nothing against you at all. Our memories are just bad.
Yeah. Oh, you said something about non-poisonous snakes, or what?
Yeah, there are snakes that are not poisonous or venomous at all. I think they're garden snakes, for one. They're neither, and they're just little slithery things.
Aw, that's kind of cute. So you already guessed the asexual thing on accident, but that's not all I am.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Someone said you're a lizard person.
That you're a lizard people.
We've always known that they've been a part of our society. Anyway.
Alien. How about aliens?
I mean, I believe there are. There is no way we could have the technology we have It wasn't for them. I already know it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like some of the things, yes, someone could have just thought of it on their own. And if that's the truth, then that's the truth. I believe there are aliens.
Yeah.
Has to be. There's no way we're the only species on this planet. I mean, other than animals themselves,
Yeah.
they're not just like the planet, I mean like the galaxy. There's no way in the whole Milky Way that we're the only species.
So, difference
way.
between venomous and poisonous. Venomous is when they bite, and poisonous is when you ingest.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm also agender. Basically means that I don't believe I identify as any gender, so I have none. Play song LGBT by Cupcake. Huh? Oh, Shy Guy said the first one.
I meant what Lily said, Lily put or whatever.
Llama. She put play song LGBT by Cupcake.
That's Llama. Okay, well, I saw it as Lily, but whatever. I mean, alright. I don't know what to tell you on that. This is your decision. That's fine. I ain't gonna be like parading shit at you. First off, that's not my place to. I'd only be throwing my 2 cents into there as if I said like that situation happened before. If you're a guy saying you're a girl just to
But
go
now
into
I
one
have the correct term for the one I'm sure about. Demi-romantic. This one means I only form a romantic attraction after an emotional bond has formed.
Isn't that pansexual?
I thought it was that too.
I could have sworn that was pansexual. My last ex was. No, pansexual, just no limit. Dictionary meaning is not limited in sexual choice with regard to biological sex, gender, or gender identity. That's what pansexual is. Now.
Pan is attracted to everyone regardless of gender.
I could have sworn I heard the meaning you gave. I swear I've heard that for a different term though. I mean, that's fine if it's that one. It's just I swear I had heard it from somewhere else, but I mean,
Oh, there was another term that was similar that he said first. Well, I admit a few of the terms are a bit weird.
Not agender. I heard it was something else. I could have sworn it was pansexual, but I just looked up the definition for that and it wasn't. So.
And some just seem super specific. Oh, no. Congrats on finding our term/community, Shy Guy. Your term/community, Shy Guy. Congratulations.
I hope no one heard what I just said.
What? What did you say? Alright guys, I'm headed to bed. Have a wonderful night. Alright, Nay. Have an awesome night. Thank you for coming into the stream. And you know. Huh? Who's alive?
Huh?
Did they die at first? And then come back to life? Unconscious?
Wait.
Oh,
I'm doing the quest for the third part of the Near raid for Final Fantasy, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Oh, one more thing. What's up, Shy Guy? Of course, glad I made it. See you next time, Nay.
Oh no.
I was born male, but I use they/them pronouns. I understand, Shy Guy. Hence why I'm Shy Guy.
I've been ruined anytime anyone says pronouns because of one of my dumbass friends, and I'm not gonna repeat what he says. And he's just being stupid, but I'm not repeating that shit. I don't care if it's allowed on Twitch now because they don't care. It's
Don't.
John's. I've told you. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, no, don't say that.
I am not saying that. I don't care if Twitch
Don't.
allows it now.
Mm-mm.
It's just him being retarded.
Don't
When is
say
that
it.
word allowed? No, I'm not talking about the one that John says. I'm talking about the one that I just said. Is well, if you get striked, not my fault. I didn't know. Oh, what the hell is this?
What? You should check that stuff first. Wait, what did you say though? I did not even hear what you said.
What do you mean if I should check this stuff?
They dies unite. Check the stuff. Check to see what you can and can't say.
I mean, John's the one that said that Twitch allows that other word now, but I mean, I'm
Don't
not
say
doing
it though.
Exactly.
It's
The whole thing with it is as long as you're not saying it towards someone. I'm still not on live stream first off. I'll do that in. I'll be an idiot in our private. Oh, excuse me. Discord chats. Not here.
They dies unite. Oh, I may know what he's talking about. Yeah, there's this. Yeah. I mean, they allow it now, but it's not really like a nice thing to say at all. Like that word is very controversial.
Like I would never say that towards someone.
Yeah, me neither.
But I'm an idiot and I joke about it. There's a difference. So whenever I joke about it, I'm literally just being an idiot on it, and that's it. I am never saying it towards someone. So. Even though it's still bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move past that.
Huh?
So anyway, let's move past that.
Yeah.
You should continue your stream.
At that moment, the intercom in my room rang, but it's so fun to talk to you.
I thought someone put that, not Kaede saying that. But like Shy Guy was the one saying that, and I was like, wait.
Nani?
Wait? And I saw that it was on the game. I was like, oh.
Oops.
How do you think I feel about that?
What? It feels weird having a live audience to react to what I said.
How do you think I feel about that? I mean, that's what Carol has to worry about all the time. So.
Yeah.
Just saying.
The intercom, is someone at the door? I quickly wiped my tears and opened the door. LMG!
Are you okay?
The ship! The ship! Kaede, are you alright?
Yeah.
Oh, Shuichi, what do you mean? I'm not sad, if that's what you're wondering. Kaede, it's not your fault.
Huh?
I knew
The underground passage was a trap. It was a trap to get us to think we could work together, then crush our hopes.
You might be right.
I know that, but I just wanted to escape with everyone.
Right.
You know?
Right? Shuichi, kiss her. Right? I agree.
Might as well before it's too late.
Yeah.
Never know who's gonna die.
Or at
Unless
least
you've already
give
seen
her
this,
your
then
hat.
you already know who dies.
Right?
Someone here.
I'm pretty sure there's someone in here that's seen it, but yeah, don't spoil it for the people who haven't.
I mean, I'll talk about you.
Oh yeah, well I already...
Well, I mean, I have to... I just don't remember which order it was.
Oh.
I don't remember who... I don't remember who the trials were. I don't remember who died. I do know who one person dies. I'm not gonna say it, obviously.
Yeah. Or at least give her
like
your
two
hat.
people then.
Yeah.
That reminded me of something in college.
Oh no, what happened?
It's not that bad. Like Will one time like gave. Oh, I need 490. Oh, cool. I do. Why does my
What did
paladin not have
Will
490?
give you? Or what? Another
Fine, I have
cliffhanger
to go on
person.
Red Ridge. I want to go to Citricula.
Total cliffhanger right there. What did he give you?
No, well,
Or
so
tell
remember,
you?
what the hell's her name? I'm trying to remember her name. Wasn't
Mars?
Mars.
Oh.
No, it wasn't Mars. One of the other girls that was there. Anna.
Anna, yeah.
Remember Anna? One time before I was even like, I even knew you. I want to say it's back in like 2015. One time I had mentioned to Will. I was talking with Will. Should I go and bring that? I probably should have. I was talking with
Sorry,
Will
made
before.
you all uncomfortable. Oh no, that's fine, Shy Guy. You didn't make us uncomfortable at all. Well, not me.
Why am I using a bracelet that's not real? What the hell? Okay, I need to fix that. Sorry, talking to myself. Surprising myself with the same.
So,
yes, no wonder why both of them can't.
So what were you gonna say? About...
I was talking with Will. This is after I had broken up with Crazy. Or was this 14? It's like, anyway, this is after I broke up with Crazy. I was talking with Will about like, the whole relationship, this and that, and then Anna came out of nowhere because she knew Will from cooking. She sat down just like with us there, and she was listening, and she was like throwing her 2 cents in when at the time I didn't want her 2 cents because I was just talking with Will, and she was just butting in, and I was like, okay, whatever, I don't care. So I was talking with Will about it, and she had like put her. I'm repeating myself. I'm trying to remember it. Threw her 2 cents in. After she threw her 2 cents in, I was saying, no, it's fine. I don't need advice or anything like that. And she's like, well, I could be your girlfriend if you want. I'm just like, no, it's fine. And then Will, like, I don't know why. I had this Kingdom Hearts hat. I gave it to Nacho a long time ago, though. She, like, took my hat, she put it on her head, and Will was like, nice. I'm like, can I just have my hat back, please? Because, like, that hat at the time was, like, my favorite thing. I don't like when people I don't know grab my stuff.
Yeah,
and
I hear
she
you.
grabbed it, and I was like, all right then. It just like really like threw me off and kind of pissed me off, and I was just like, I'm good. I don't. I'm not gonna. No. But I don't know. It's just back.
Does Alex use Insta by any chance?
Nope. For reason.
Yeah, I'm the only one that does. Out of us two. Huh?
Good, now I can go in his name. Talking to myself again. Hiccups or something.
My bad.
I said, do you have hiccups now or something? Plus, even if
No,
I do
it's
have an
just
Instagram,
one
I
hiccup.
just don't touch it. I don't use it.
We
I
both
haven't
use
used it since I was
Facebook.
on.
Though, we both use Discord too, though.
I mainly use Discord.
Yeah. Same. Insta, I go on, like, every once in a while just to post, like, when I'm about to stream and stuff. And sometimes I do go on to talk to friends. Oh, I could add him on there then. On Discord? Yeah. On there he's He's
I
just
mean,
telling
it depends.
Alex.
I mean, it depends on which server you're on.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, it's nothing dirty or anything like that. Why the hell am I the only person in this damn thing? Oh, never mind.
Then why did you start laughing? What?
Because the different names I have on there.
Oh. Wait, you
Okay.
have different names for each server?
Well, not like I have it for each server. It's just like the free company server I'm in for Final Fantasy has my username for my character. That's my character name on there. Your Discord has one thing, and then my Discord has one thing. That's why I'm laughing at it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't your main one the only Phoenix, or no? That's on my Discord. Huh?
I don't remember what I put for it.
Oh no.
Exactly. I've changed my nickname on a lot of things. Like I said, I have different things on me. Oh, okay, the user is the only Phoenix, Lamau.
Lamau.
What did I change to that? Whatever. Because I had used a Yu-Gi-Oh card before for like my username. It was like Alex the True Draco Phoenix or whatever, and I changed it to this, I guess. And
oh yeah, I remember the True Draco Phoenix one.
yeah, that was an actual card. I just put my name in the front. Yeah, I mean, because there's too many Alexes in college. So we gave each other nicknames. So I was like, yo, Phoenix is a cool name. I want to name my son that, so.
Mm-hmm. I mean...
First son needs to be Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pass on the torch that way to him.
What if it's a daughter?
Well, you get to choose.
Yay.
If you don't want to choose, then I'll choose, but you get to choose. Whatever you want for it.
Alright.
Who the fuck is anyway?
Who's who?
Nothing.
We should do this more often. It's fun.
I mean, just chat while you're stuck on one screen. On Danganronpa.
I mean, it could be just a just chatting screen at some point. Like, I don't know.
I wish you could do higher level stuff in Final Fantasy so I can bring it to the 3rd year rate.
Rawr. Right, on Thursday are we gonna...
You haven't even continued it in like 2 weeks.
I know, right? On Thursday you want to do more, or... Well, actually, this was a game request for a week. Darn.
That's fine. That just gives me more time to play by myself, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Or...
Not a lot of new content in this, but it's a decent amount to finish off this last expansion, so we
need every character to stare into our souls.
I mean, Kaede doesn't really stare. Technically, her hold on, my brain stopped. Technically her what the hell's it called?
Sprite?
Yeah, I guess. Technically her sprite is always looking at everyone's soul.
Yeah, that is true.
Just look at it staring. Come on, healers, let's go!
Healers! But it's alright now. Everything is over, right? Kaede, I know how you feel. I believe in you. Yeah, it's never over.
Isn't there like 2 or 3 other games in the Danganronpa series that like another series or whatever the hell?
There's Ultra... Yes, Ultra Despair Girls, and then there's like, whatchamacallit? Fan-made games.
I mean like actual, like, canonical, not fan-made.
There's just Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, Danganronpa V3 and Ultra Despair Girls.
So there's 4 technically.
Yeah. Unless you're thinking like of the anime.
No, not thinking of the anime. There's the anime too.
Yeah. Though the only different ones are the Hope arc and the Future arc. Well, Despair arc too. I think there was one for Despair. Yeah, there was.
What the hell am I supposed to do here?
What? You believe in me?
Is that all
There's
right?
something I have to tell you. Will you come to the library with me? The library? What's got it into Shuichi all of a sudden? Huh? Nani?
Do we have to hack into this stupid thing? Oh my god, don't tell me we actually have to hack into this.
You got a hack?
Oh, no, not really.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to have to fight as like a little like Galaga thing. I want to fight as my character. I'm just saying.
I hear you.
I just hope the glamour for this raid is good. I haven't seen it yet. What in the hell? Okay.
What? What's wrong?
No, the boss. It's weird.
Ah. How does the boss look like there?
I mean, I'm not spoiling anything. Oh, why is everyone going that way? Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to be making noises, just so you know.
That's fine. Well, I was about to say something, but I shouldn't.
Okay, triple tank buster, let's go.
I'm sorry, I'm replying to this so late, but you mentioned how this was a request, and so it must be for a week. Well, does it have to be for a week?
Was that in the thing?
Yeah.
Then
You request it for a week. As far as I know, no one else seems to have a request in mind, so I don't care if you do a different stream.
That's another double.
Are you sure, Shy Guy? It'll be for one day. It'll be Final Fantasy 14.
No, we can do that another week. Don't worry, dude.
Yeah. Don't worry, Shy Guy.
You're the one that requested the game. It is going to be for a week. It's kind of not fair for like, it's for a week and then like...
And then like, yeah.
No. It can be for a week. It's not an issue. I know for sure it's not an issue to her.
Yeah.
Again, like I said earlier, she's one of the most like laid back. I didn't even say laid back. I said like chill or whatever. She's one of the most laid back people I know. She's not gonna be like, oh, I'm getting bored of this, especially since this is one of her favorite games. Like,
yeah.
Trust me, it ain't an issue.
I can't wait till Nocturne comes out.
I know you can't wait till Nocturne comes out. I'm hoping when then they give a 4th stimulus check, because maybe I can get you a different Switch.
And then like...
Messed up.
Huh?
Since your other one's messed up.
Yeah. For right now.
What in the hell is supposed to happen here?
Like before, the empty library was filled with the scent of old musty books. Okay, before I say anything else, I want you to promise me you'll keep this secret. By the way, there's another game that I'm gonna wanna pre-order later.
Which one?
The World Ends With You 2.
Oh, well that's kind of a given. I thought you were already pre-ordering that one.
No, the ones I pre-ordered was Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne and Disgaea 6.
Oh,
Now
shit.
Now I need to put in for The World Ends With You 2. Oh gosh.
So it's 2 there, 2 there, that's 2 there.
It's sort of a good thing that Shin Megami Tensei 5 wasn't announced yet, cause that's like a must get as well.
I mean, it might be later this year.
they did say that it's this year, but it could be like, thinking of the word
Delayed.
delayed. Yeah.
Oh, you better believe it'll be delayed. Especially it's the Shin Megami Tensei game. Like, if they release it just like half-assed, forget it.
I know, right? Shin
wanna throw
Megami
it out
Tensei
because,
or Persona.
Exactly. I'm not saying like, oh no, there's not gonna be any bugs. There can be bugs. It's just the fact like if the game's not as polished as possible, Atlas is gonna be like, nah.
No. Yeah,
We will not
like
release
the Japanese version of Nocturne that I heard that it was pretty, cause it was like, still the PS2 audio or something like that, and then there was other problems. So many games, right? So many games this year.
Doesn't help that I have the Game Pass for Xbox and she can use it. There's so
Yeah.
many games on there I tell her she can play.
So many
There are a
games
couple-
to choose from.
Oh
That-
shit, that killed the whole...
There's even more Tales series that I could choose from too. I'm just like,
Oh my god, this raid is AIDS.
and so far I'm loving Tales of Symphonia. Good game.
Who the hell complained to them?
Alright then. Who did what? Or what?
No, I feel like the Final Fantasy community had complained that the last raid was too easy,
Oh no.
and now this raid, like, there's supposed to be 6 healers in 3 different parties. There's only 1 healer alive.
Oh no.
Oh great, and now I'm main tank. Ah, this feels great.
Oh no. That's... Oh.
I'm going to fall off our night. Possibly. And it's a good thing I came in as a tank that has its own heal, because if not, I'd be screwed.
Yeah, that stuff
Just
seems
only
too
get that.
advanced for me. Have a
Mechanics.
party with all healers.
No one would be able to do it. First off, you can't actually do that. Actually, no, you can if it's unsynced and not through Priority Finder, but then it's AIDS, because then you have to worry about not having any tanks and everyone dies right away.
Oh yeah.
It's not a fun time. It's definitely not a fun time. Oh,
Yeah, doesn't sound like a fun time.
want to do the mechanic ready. Okay, good.
Okay, got it. Shuichi looked relieved and smiled. Like a great detective, he began to explain in
That's by default.
exacting detail.
Remember,
Something
There's this
about
joke
default.
that there's this joke in this game that if you survive and everyone else dies, you're best by default.
Eh.
Since I was the only tank that survived for like who knows how long, and I had to take aggro for the main boss, I'm best by default. Because the other 2 tanks died, and they're both the same as me. They're both paladin. They both get heals.
Detective noises.
Detective noises. I was just gonna lunge. Okay, no, go there.
Come to think of it, most of my number 1 like waifus and husbandos in this game are detective.
That's
Actually,
whack.
I guess I'm really into detectives.
This game,
Huh?
Makoto wanting to be a detective.
Actually, she wanted to be a police officer to be.
Oh.
Is that? Yeah.
Put all that down because that hurt. Oh, it still hurts with that.
But still in like law enforcement, so yeah. So since
Okay, those are
Umbreon loves detective, Alex, you should be one.
Fuck no. So one day, I was actually thinking of going. I was actually studying criminal justice, but for attorney. Found out some things about it, and that I couldn't do that I was trying to do in the first place, and that turned me off from it completely. But fuck no, I don't want to be a detective and then end up going to a case. And I know this is 100% an extreme. I do not want to go in a case, end up being shot that night, and not coming home to work. Fuck that. I have a high respect for law enforcement doing that. I can't do that. I have friends who work.
I was
out of state.
trying. Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
I
have friends.
Oh.
No, you continue. I'll say that.
Sorry. I was trying to get into law enforcement once, but then like everybody was talking about like my back problem that I had.
I mean, it is a valid point. I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying you shouldn't have followed it, but at the same time, I'm also honestly kind of glad because it's the same reason why I'm saying I would not want to go on my last case and not come home to you. Like, seriously, that's not fair to you. And I'm sorry if you had continued and I said, please stop pursuing this. I would only say 'cause I don't want to have to. I don't know what kind of situation I'd be in that. If that was, that's just how I am. I cannot work long distance now from her. Anywhere out of our city, I will not work if I'm there for like months on end. One of my buddies went to go work for Tesla. He's making a lot of money right now as just a hand, as just a worker. Oh, that's cute. I want to get the
good point
chest piece. And those boots suck. I think I know which one it is. As just a labor hand at a Tesla plant, he's making like 27 an hour. He has to work those 70-hour weeks. He gets paid so much though. His checks are close to 3,000-4,000.
Oh wow.
And he gets paid weekly.
Dang.
The only thing about that is it has to be up there in Austin.
Ugh.
Yeah. Miguel has to do that.
Who? Miguel?
Miguel.
Oh, Miguel.
There's a lot of money to be made doing that, or don't tell me it has to be two people have to pull them apart. I hate these kind of mechanics.
Oof.
Maybe not. It's one of the. Okay, yeah, we need to pull it apart.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, cool. My sister's boyfriend. Oh my god, that hurt.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ, plane. He works on chemical barges, and he makes a lot of money doing it. He's told me before, why don't you come with me? You can make a lot of money. And the same reason I tell what the fuck? Oh. Same reason why I tell everyone. The time will Why is everyone going over there? Oh. Alright then. Thanks, game. Love it when mechanics aren't explained. Same reason I tell everyone. When I was at work and we had, during like the beginning of the pandemic or so, and I had to be away from her for, that's what it was. I had to be away from her. I could not see her for like 2 months. That hurt. Not just me, but that hurt her. And I don't want to have to be put in that situation again. So I do not want to be, because of that, I cannot work long distance away from her. It's not an issue if anyone thinks that I don't trust her. I trust her. Believe me, I trust her. What in the hell is that? Oh, I get it. I trust her wholeheartedly. And she knows.
True love.
No, stop bringing it over here, you motherfucker. Okay. I don't want to put her in that situation again, because she told me that it really hurt her that we couldn't see each other for a couple months. I'm not gonna put her in that situation again, especially if it's my choice. And I'd rather find another job here locally than do that to her. So, no thanks. Yes, I could be making a lot more money, but that's not fair to her. And she's told me before she would wait for me, and I really appreciate that. But it's just the fact that I can't do that to her. I cannot. That's the other thing in the whole like detective thing. Like, what if I'm over there, especially like construction or something? Something happens to me, I'm not coming home. Fuck that. If something's gonna happen, it better happen natural-ish causes. How the fuck do you avoid that?
His library has books scattered everywhere, even books laying on top of the bookcases.
Yeah. If at least it's not natural cause, or like, you know, if it's a car crash and I'm gone, then that's a different story.
Mm-hmm.
But if I have, if I can help it, I am not going to be put
The
in that situation.
ultimate distracted.
No, with me or you?
Both of us. Both
Yeah,
of us
well,
combined.
This raid is whack.
I see.
Oh, there goes half the raid again. Ah, yes. Love it. Oh. Okay, that's the reason why. Okay, come on. Come over here, stupid. Come here. Okay. I love being a tank. Not really. I'm kidding. I really do like being a tank in this game. It's fun.
I
People
like
are always-
being.
Oh shit.
I like being the mage, but I gotta like. It's taken me a while to get 100% used to it.
Also because you're on controller. And
Huh?
you think it's hard now. I said also because you're on a controller and you think it's hard now. Wait until you actually try to do stuff like this.
Oh
You're gonna be like,
no.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling you. That,
I get what you mean. No job that could get you more likely harm than no job far away from Umbreon. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I was thinking actually working for the post office because that gives not just like benefits and everything like that. The pay is really good.
Why don't
like
you?
17 an hour. I'm waiting until we get the second shot.
Oh yeah. Well,
I'm waiting until we
also
get the second shot because not only will I be
2 weeks after the second shot, no?
yeah, something like that. Technically, not only will I be more valuable to employers because I have the COVID shot, but also the fact that I'd be more protected. And
Yeah.
this is, I absolutely hate Gretel to the other side. Okay.
Absolutely hate something
how this
about
shit
the other
works.
side.
Okay,
Alright.
there. Okay. I'm perfectly fine with driving around. Alright, you wander inside. If anyone starts complaining, it's not my fault.
Up until a few days ago, I couldn't say much myself for this convo, but now I've realized my future. That's awesome, Shy Guy. That's right, you want to be a photographer, right?
I have friends that are like that. My sister-in-law, my
Yes.
my sister-in-law does that. She has a degree in photography, and she has also a degree in what the hell's the actual terminology for like
Graphic
Photoshop?
design.
Yes, that. Thank you, baby. That. She has a bachelor's in graphic design, and she has, and in that is also like for photography, something like that. She's really good at what she does. Like,
I mean,
she doesn't want to do it much anymore. Like,
but I
because
thought
the industry is kind of.
I thought I encouraged her to do it, or what?
No, you did, but it's just the fact that it was more on. This was before you.
Oh,
her start-
okay.
Oh, is she supposed to be on the west side? Okay, I guess so. Whatever. What's it called? It was more of at first she was thinking she just wanted to have. Oh, that hurts. She was thinking I'm sorry, but like seeing my health go from like almost 230,000 to like 60 or 50,000 as a
Holy
tank
shoot.
scares you. Especially when
Yeah.
the next option attack is another like 10 to 20,000, like, and you need to heal yourself right away. This role is not for everyone who plays this game. You need to be ready. You will possibly die if your healer doesn't heal you.
I mean, to be fair, my role is like very, very like, I'm low on HP now most of the time. I have lower HP as a mage.
Oh, okay.
That's how it typically is.
Where, Gretel?
If possible, I want to take photos of nature, because photos like that are always beautiful. I agree.
Right.
Huh?
I said you right.
Uh-huh.
There's one thing I will always tell everyone. I went to go visit the Grand Canyon before. If you go and see
I
the Grand
never
Canyon,
went there.
fake.
Huh?
Grand Canyon looks fake as fuck.
Oh wow.
It does not look real.
I could show an
just
example if you
inflated.
want. Sure, Shy Guy. Oh wow, but it is real though.
No, I know it's real, but it tricks your brain because you think it's like, you think it's not.
Dang.
It's
I've
weird.
never been there.
Well, sounds like I need to take it one day.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. I really liked it when we went, but just like I said, it just looks fake.
Oh.
Well, I killed Gretel already. Good. Now we can focus on one.
You wanna know what I was always thinking though? Cause like in high school I took chemistry and I got like I was the only one that kept on getting hundreds on everything.
Because Dad's what's it called? Isn't it? Is it because Dad's a chemist?
No,
So
he's a biologist.
Potato. It's definitely not potato. Two different forms of science.
Right.
Anyway.
You want to know what's ironic about that? I'm completely terrible at math. And what's chemistry?
Atrocious at math. Are you kidding me? If it's not basic.
And
or, like,
what's chemistry?
Algebra, it's not like algebra 1 or something like basic math.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can at least like, I think I could like determine like x and y depending on if you tell me what x or y is and what it equals to. That's kind of obvious because it's like 2 and 2 together it makes this.
Yeah.
You just divide this number by this. That's easy algebra. But if it's like harder algebra, it's like my brain stopped.
I can show an example. Oh, I already read that.
Lol.
Lol.
What in the hell are these things? Okay.
I always found it weird. And like that's the only class that I would like do hundreds on. I wouldn't even do hundreds on regular biology. Which my dad is a biology teacher, which I was like, alright then. I would get 80s on
The only
biology.
class I could get that with was
I mean,
math.
on math, I wanna be quiet about the grades I got, but then again, math stinks, but somehow my best grade most of the time. Oh wow. Math, I always got like 70s at the most. I never got 80s. I never got 80s, 90s, or even close to hundreds. It'd always be 70, 70, 70, probably be a 60, and I have to retake it.
On math, I was getting in between 50s to 70s.
Oh, yeah.
Especially like higher algebra, forget that. I hated algebra with a passion.
I had to take
Like, why the
remedials.
hell do I need to look for X? Why do I need to look for Y?
Yeah.
Why can't I learn taxes and all this?
I had to take remedials for math
Same.
and writing. Math
was
and
decent at
writing.
I think it's one of the classes I would get 80s in, but then when I would take like the
The reason why I had to do the remedials for writing is because I stunk at doing the essays. And like half of the grade, well, not even half, like most of the grade was the essays.
I was decent in writing.
Mm.
Or I mean, not that I was decent in making the essays. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Ask me to do an essay, I'd be like, what the hell's that?
What's an essay?
Exactly.
What's a book?
Well, I mean, I could read books. Well, no, that's...
I like manga. At least I could say I'm good at lunch.
What in the hell is this?
I'm good at eating lunch as well, and breakfast. Lol. Actually, I don't eat that much though.
Yeah,
Alex
surprisingly,
could
she
tell
really
you.
doesn't. She eats sweets.
I eat a lot of sweets,
Has-
that's
she has a
bad,
second stomach
but
for
yeah.
sweets. She has a second and third stomach for sweets.
Yeah, and a fifth stomach.
Yeah, and I tell all the time, cut back on the sweets for the love of God, please, because I don't want you getting diabetes and you can't have any sweets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you for your own good. You can still have sweets, just not, you know, everything, please.
No, I don't eat as much sweets anymore.
Ah, I see you're keeping up your tank stance, sir. That's not a good idea. What in the hell is... You know what, dude?
Honestly,
you can keep
though, most of the time I have like 1 to 2 meals.
What? I don't
Yeah.
fucking get this at all.
And I'm full like the whole day.
Run past that. What's behind? I am so confused. Oh, okay.
Ironically enough, this is the one subject I'm sensitive about. Oh.
Need to make sure we don't break all of them. Got it. I get it. I
Why,
get this.
Shy Guy? What?
Okay, so where are the ones it's going to?
Oh. Sorry, Shy Guy. But take a look at this bookcase. It's the only one in the library with no books on top.
Oh no.
Oh, that one, huh? You're right. Also, you could see that the floor in front of the bookcase has noticeable markings.
What?
Because I want to get skinnier, but I don't know how to convince my parents to help. Oh.
Was that around the outside skirt? Yup. Do we not want to break those?
To be honest, even me with only eating 1 to 2 meals per day, am getting a little bit bigger, so I can't really help. You're right. What is this? I noticed the markings the first time I came here with you. This morning, I came back to investigate. That's when I found this. Why was there that awkward pause between?
Ah, okay. Thanks, game. Oh, that's what you're supposed to do.
What did the game do? Alright.
Oh, you know, mechanics. Oh no, please, cut up. Fuck that. I'm not taking that damage. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever had to use that as a tank. Jesus Christ.
What damage was it? Like 200,000 some?
I was already 75%. In this game, there are things called tank busters. If the tanks get hit with them, it does so much damage.
Oh no.
The whole point of them is you're supposed to pop a cooldown. A cooldown is just a skill that makes it to where you take less damage. You're supposed to pop one down before the tank buster procs. Each tank has this skill to make it to where you can just I really didn't want to do this kind of thing.
This will sound mean, but the reason I'm having trouble asking is because they also kind of need it. Oh. I mean...
Oh, what in the hell is this? Why are we actually doing the I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
I hear you, Shy Guy. Let's just say me and my mom need it. My dad is skinny as a twig.
Your dad's a bone.
Yeah. It's because he has Crohn's disease, so he cannot eat gluten, and he's starting to be able to eat less and less.
That's pitiful. What?
Oh.
I'm not gonna be best pitiful in a bit. I'm going to fucking die.
Oh no.
What the fuck is that?
My just tells me to not be like them, but it doesn't help when she's the one who buys all the groceries. Yeah. I hear ya.
Why are these auto attack hurts?
My mom keeps on saying that we're gonna start walking and we haven't
And
started
never does.
walking. Yeah. I was like,
Well,
cool, we could invite Alex to walk with us.
How long does it go? Okay. Whenever I move in, that's when we'll start doing it.
Alright.
That's not gonna be for a while. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have to ask for permission every single fucking time I had to go over, I've been doing it a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to be in the hope. We're supposed to be in the middle. Oh, I was saying, so there's a skill that each tank gets that makes it to where it doesn't matter. You're impervious to most attacks. I've never had to pop that.
Oh.
On the tank. And I just did.
Oh, wow.
And all the time I've played, I have never had to pop it.
Dang.
And I was like, I'm not gonna die. There's only me and one other tank alive. He's about to die. I'm gonna be the smart one and pop that. So.
Yeah.
Is that gonna go? Yes. Oh, great. Thanks. Oh, that hurts.
I cannot really relate that much since I'm a mage on Final Fantasy. I'm a mage in Final Fantasy, and I'm gonna be a summoner. Wait, I should be a summoner, but I didn't do whatever quests that needs to be done to change classes.
Ah, yes, the other tanks aren't putting up their... And finally, Jesus Christ. Just, kill my whole team by not doing that. Thanks.
Oof. He then walked over to the bookcase, placed his hands between the gap. It's a movable bookcase. That's not. That's always a bad sign.
Yes!
I moved the bookcase.
The other tank. Ooh, feels bad for the...
Frah.
Damn, feels bad.
What happened?
Only 2 healers alive. In this game, you get limit breaks. Healers limit break 3, because there's 3 bars. Can res the whole party, the full health, MP and everything. Or healers sacrifice themselves by doing that because they just died. Feels bad.
Oh,
they're up
man.
here. Oh, what the hell are you? Oh.
So,
okay.
like, they sacrifice themselves to bring everybody else back?
Everyone in my party back, and then... Okay, thanks, mechanics. I love mechanics. Not really. Why am I tethered again?
So, which quest is it I have to do to become a summoner?
I don't remember.
No, I kind of regret saying that. Why, Shy Guy?
And everyone's going to die. Oh, never mind.
Well, it moved. It swings. Oh.
Look, there's a door behind it.
He's speaking. A door. The pattern on the hidden door is black and white, just like Monokuma.
Hey.
Do you think this store is connected to Monokuma somehow? I think it might. I don't know anything for sure. This store has a card reader lock, so I can't open it. What? I look bad? What? Huh?
What in the hell is that? Oh, it's that one.
You're talking to yourself.
Eh.
Huh?
Yeah.
I said I'm insecure about the topic, yet said it anyways, and now I just want to get skinnier right now, even though I probably can't. I mean, I also admitted that I'm getting bigger. it's a very relatable topic, Shy Guy.
I mean, I'm fat, dude, so. Oh, I'm dead. Goodbye.
Oh
Okay.
no, you died.
Yep.
Oh
So these
no.
mechanics are just. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. Just go over there. I don't think I'm gonna get used to it. I don't know if I'm gonna get used to this raid.
I remember like, when was it that I cosplayed as Shiaki
Halloween.
on Halloween? You wanna know what? If it was,
I remember that.
Which Halloween was it?
The last time we were able to actually go trick-or-treating. Before pandemic.
The Halloween before pandemic? Oh
Yep.
gosh. So, that was around
2019?
2019. Now that cosplay doesn't even fit me anymore.
Okay, I'm not gonna take that damage. Screw that.
2 years later. Just like, oof.
I already know what everyone else in here is thinking.
What?
I haven't said a single thing about any of that. I could honestly care less if he gets bigger. I'm a big guy. Like, I'm a big guy, but I'm not like a big guy. Because there's some bigger guys.
Oh yeah.
Especially here locally, like there's some bigger guys.
Oh yeah.
Some of them, I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You can't. But the very fact the store is here makes me consider a certain possibility. There is a chance that one of us here is cooperating with Monokuma.
Huh?
Huh? Cooperating with Monokuma?
But that's every single game!
Right. I wonder if that's in the fan-made games too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That's the whole point to the game. The whole point to the anime. The reason everything happened. Should I wait until I can get it? Yeah, I should wait until I can get it.
I kind of want to find out how to get the fan-made games and play them.
Make sure you just download them somewhere.
I wonder where though.
No idea.
Kind of want to do that for the fan-made Pokemon games too. Especially since, like, you know, it'll be interesting. It'll be like, you know, fan-made.
Nope.
Wait a minute, what do you mean by that?
The hell are you?
It's only a hypothesis right now, but consider this. Why would there be a hidden door here?
Deployment armor.
If it were solely for Monokuma's use, he wouldn't need to hide it. I'm not sure if I should say this or not. What's up, Shy Guy? He could just have the Monokubs or the Exiles protect it and keep it in plain sight. However, I can think of one reason that the door would be hidden. For one of us to sneak in and use it without anyone else noticing. Maybe, but I can't believe someone in our group would be working with Monokuma.
That's true.
I can't believe it either. That's why to confirm my suspicions, I decided to set a little trap on this card reader. What's up? My brain made me remember... Oh. Your mom said what?
No.
Oh. My brain made me remember what I tried to do to get skinny when I started worrying about it.
Oh, I'm going to get destroyed by that.
Oh. I see. Yeah, if it's a... Yeah. Oh wow, those photos look awesome. Huh?
Right. Great. Stop. shooting stuff at me.
What are they shooting at you?
Don't worry about it.
I decided to. Oh.
Mechanics are hard.
I sprinkled some dust inside the card reader so that I could tell if it was used. Of course, I was careful to make sure the dust wouldn't come loose accidentally. And I don't think the person swiping their card would notice or care about a little dust. So if we see dust on the floor, it means one of us used the store, right? Well, as I mentioned before, this is just a hypothesis. I have no evidence yet. But if it is true, then even if Monokuma is gone, this isn't going to end Kaede. Anyway, that's what I had to tell you. Of course, I don't expect you to believe me. I just wanted to tell you, no matter what. Yeah. Well, let's head back. We shouldn't stay here too long. After putting the moving bookcase back into place, we cautiously left the library.
Is that alright?
Kaede, please don't tell anyone that I showed you. I don't want to cause a panic. Yeah, I understand. Having made our promise, we returned to our rooms. I can't stop thinking about it, so I might just say it. I mean, you know. Wait, why is it only monodam? That's exactly just one? The other monocubs aren't here to bury Monokuma? Well, anyway, what Shuichi told me earlier is really disturbing. One of us is cooperating with Monokuma. It's just so hard to believe. But Shuichi trusts me. That's why he told me, right? Then maybe I should believe it. Oh no. What's up, Shy Guy? You want to say it, you could probably.
Wow, we're already out of material, like closing time at a sushi restaurant. When a series lasts for several seasons, eventually you'll run out of material. My memory has been awful lately. I wonder if it's cause of how long the series has been going.
Oops.
Wait, what season are we on again? What material have we shown so far? Jeez, I don't remember. Maybe it's cause they've released so many at this point. Oh well. Anyway, we need new material for the Monokuma Theater. Please send your manuscripts along with a $1,000 application fee. What the heck?
Let's give him more.
Right?
If your entry is selected, you will receive a $100 gift card. What a genius prize. Don't miss this opportunity. Send your applications today.
Why is this Monokuma Theater breaking the fourth wall all the time?
This cat.
Huh?
Tiger.
Oh, Tiger. How is Tiger doing?
Well, he got shit beat out of him.
Huh?
Got beat up before.
Oh.
It was like scratched and everything, and like.
By the female?
No, by something else. We
Oh.
don't know.
Oh.
Under his arm had like a bad gash and was like infected and all that or something.
Oh no.
We already cleaned it up and we already put medicine and all that.
Poor Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it because it may make me feel better, but I already know the reactions that are going to happen. Oh?
Who the fuck is taking the damage? Oh. Oh, what the hell's this? Okay.
Right now, you're on the threshold.
Why is it Monodam again? He's mute. Lol,
Lol.
for right now. Lol. Lol. It's already morning. I didn't sleep well last night. Yesterday's conversation is still on my mind. I wonder what everyone else is doing. Are they already gathered at the dining hall?
Yeah.
Guess I'll go for now. So the question is, what did I try to do to get skinny? It started in 7th grade after winter break.
Oh,
What's up, Alex? What happened?
it's not a tank buster. Why did it do that much?
Oof.
That was just a hey, whoever gets his marker, fuck you. That did, like, I only had 10,000 HP left.
Holy shoot. And were you at full health?
Yes, that hurt a lot. Ow. Okay, that thing does that. Nice.
Oh shoot, you have 200,000 and some, right? 200 and how much?
No, it's scaled down.
Something.
Apparently, I have 17,000. Almost
Oh.
18. That's still,
that's
like,
a lot of damage.
16, 7.
I basically stopped eating at school, so skipping breakfast and lunch and having my first meal when I get home at 4.
That's just fasting.
Yeah, and to be honest, that's the way I eat now, so...
That's just fasting. It's not even that bad. Not gonna lie. There's a lot of studies, especially like nowadays, that shows that fasting is very good for you. Apparently, something like that. Like you can really lose a lot of weight on fasting. It's just that it is hard to keep doing, especially if you like food.
And it hasn't stopped since then. Hey, I hear you, Shy Guy. That's practically the time that I eat. And
Yeah,
like
if I
I
don't-
said, I only eat like 1 to 2 meals and then I'm absolutely full. Alex, that isn't really helping. Hey, good morning and happy gaming. Hello, Tarayu, how you doing?
Celebrities do that, so there's a lot of celebrities that do that, mind you. So it's not even a matter of like if it's not helping or not. It's just people do that. You're not the only one that does that. You shouldn't feel bad that you did that.
I mean, am I practically? No, right?
No,
That's just the
like-
amount that I could eat.
Who the fuck invited Thomas the Tank Engine?
I'm rushed. Almost work time. Oh shoot. I'm there now, just waiting for supervisor. Oh. Well, I cannot really say have fun at work, cause it's not really...
I mean, you can have fun at work.
You can?
Yes. Depends on your coworkers.
Oh.
Every time you have fun.
Well, good luck. Good luck at work, Tari. Have fun too, if possible. I just said what I'm most insecure about, and you basically said, oh, people do that, it's normal.
But people do that. They fast. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't. It's just a fact. I don't know what to tell you. Celebrities do it all the time. And I'm not talking about the ones that are like super skinny or whatever. I mean, like, I think it was like Will Smith and all that. They do that. What in the hell is this thing? Okay. They're like, yeah, they're like super into yoga and all that stuff, and it like helps a lot of stuff. I don't know, dude. Just look it up, and you'll see there's a bunch of celebrities that do that that aren't like super skinny. A bunch of the guys do it too. That's what I'm saying. It technically is a norm these days. What the hell is this? Okay. Movable mechanics.
Oh yeah.
I know exactly what this does then.
Despite all my worrying, everyone in the dining hall was in a good mood.
Oh.
Yeah, for a moment, I had no idea what was gonna happen. I'm glad it turned out like this.
That's right.
Yeah, seriously. I slept well last night. Also, I went to the bathroom and brushed my teeth by myself. You did all that with magic? You're so amazing, Himiko.
Thanks,
Praise be to Atua. Surely he helped you in his own mysterious, miraculous way. I know what happened. Did you pull a muscle or something?
I do that when I get hit in games. It not actually hurt.
Oh.
What the fuck happens with that?
Huh?
I don't like that.
What?
Oh, okay. Mechanics, baby.
No.
Oh, they did have those markings.
This Atua seems to act in secret a lot. Because Atua smells of danger. But when someone coming to get us,
100%.
Whoever does, I assume they will come today. There's no need to worry. Why the long face?
Oh no.
It's nothing. I figure no one would listen to some guy who can't even remember his own talent, right? What do you mean?
Never mind.
Really, it's nothing. This is quite the happy ending. Here's a warning, don't take it as a personal grudge, as I'm probably gonna forget about it when I wake up.
Not the mood.
Yeah.
I forget shit all the time.
What's up, Shy Guy?
Oh, Jesus Christ, why are all these mechanics on?
Really, it's nothing. This is quite the happy ending. But is this really how this ends? Without thinking, I had blurted that out loud, and now everyone was staring at me. I mean, it just seems too easy. I don't think it'll end like this.
Oh?
I wonder, do you wish the killing game would have continued?
That's not
No, not at all.
Bitch!
Then don't ruin our happy moment. Yeah.
Was it the tank monster?
AKA, I don't know what
Oh, that
you're
is the tank
so
monster.
worried about. But Monokuma is dead now. There's no way the killing game can continue, you know? Oh my gosh, a yokai watch reference. A yokai watch. I forgot the cats.
Oh, excuse me.
Huh?
What?
Did you burp or something?
Nope.
It's 12 now. Oh yeah, it's exactly 12 now. For him. It's 2 in the morning for us.
Oh, you go off of my games time. Whack.
Oh.
And that's my cue to appear, Kuma.
What?
No.
What's up?
Monokuma. Everyone thinking he's fun. He's just like, nah.
Nah.
I'm alive.
Exactly.
She's still alive?
No. Are you guys blind or something, Kuma? I ain't Monokuma, Kuma.
What the hell?
It's yokai watch reference.
I've never played that, so I don't get it.
Oh, well, it's also an anime.
I never watched it, so
Oh.
yeah.
By the way, I'm up because I can't go to school right now, so I have to Zoom at home. Oh. Yeah, I know how that is. Mom has to...
And Dad.
Well, now Mom goes to the classroom, but like, Mom used to have to Zoom the kids. My dad still does.
Kill it. Good.
Even though he got both shots, my dad's like not risking it.
I wouldn't.
Which is a good thing. Yeah. So, will we be going to card tournaments after the 2 weeks of the second shot?
I mean, yes. Are you? Wasn't the whole point your mom saying that you can go after you get the shots?
Yeah.
Then yes.
That's cool. I can't wait.
Not a single tank outfit.
It's been a bit since I played Vanguard competitively. I need to.
Oh, there's hairstyles in this too.
You want to know what I'm gonna need to learn? The overdress mechanic.
Not even that hard. Depends on which fiction you're playing.
Oh. Well, you know, I'm gonna be playing... I'm probably most likely going to be Jiba Kuma.
I'm going to have to go back into this thing.
From now on, I'm the headmaster of the Ultimate Academy, Kuma. You might feel uncomfortable at first, but eventually you'll get used to it. Huh? Did I slip up?
No, duh, you freaking fraud. Go find another car to run you over, and this time stay dead. Dang. Oh, jeez. It's such a low-level cosplay, I can't bear to look. I have an important question. Haven't you mistaken ghosts for yokai? Yokai or mythologic? I can't say it. Mythological creatures, first created back when humanity lived closely with nature. Back then, they were the embodiment of unexplainable natural phenomenon. Uh-oh, I'm starting to not be able to read now. I guess after this dialogue I should probably end.
Man, you guys are buzzkills. I was all set for adventure before you started yelling at me.
Right, 50% talking and 50% game. Hey, those are pretty interesting streams, right, Shy Guy?
This is why I hate teenagers. I'd have cash for days if I was stealing with the under 10 crowd.
Rise and shine, our sign. Oh, it is only 2:05. Jeez, it's loud in here. What's all the ruckus about? Wait, what? Our father, who we thought was dead, is actually alive? No way, Papa Kuma's too hip and modern to resort to the deaf as sheep trope. I bet the yokai did it.
No, that bit's already over.
But we need 90% talking and 5% shiaki. It ain't over yet. I think we're still talking about spooky stuff. You should have told us you were still alive. We've been making stew with your body. Wait, if Papa Kuma's standing here, then whose body is in the stew pot? Which Papa Kuma is the real one?
No, they're both real.
Huh? But Father, you said there was only one of each of us. That we're unique like snowflakes.
Oh, well, yeah, there's only one of each of you guys, but I've got loads of spare.
Why do you get to have spares and we don't?
Of course you don't get to have spares. Do you really think anyone in this day and age would tolerate the deaf as sheep trope?
Huh? What does that mean? But now we know. This school has a machine somewhere that can make a whole lot of pops. Just activate that machine and you can have as many spare pops as you want. Slurp, slurp, slurp.
This is an emotional reunion, so y'all gotta take your licks.
Alright then.
Father, your love is smothering us.
No more, no more.
Don't question it, just accept it.
When I see you guys, I just get so excited until I can't take it anymore. You guys are so cute. Gosh, I just want to see what your parents look like. Wait, I'm your parents. Sorry I can't react to this. I'm in too much shock. Does this mean the killing game is going to continue?
Continue? The killing game is going to continue?
What a pain.
Yep. That's not the problem, donkey face. What do you mean? The killing game is going to continue? I mean, that sounds a lot less boring, so I guess it's okay. No, it's definitely not okay. So that's how it's going to be. If we want to end this, we have to take down Monokuma and the person behind him. I predicted there would be a spare, but I did not expect it to be built within the academy. Either way, I assumed this would happen. This development was not surprising.
Is that so? Then did you also assume this next exciting development?
Now then, I'm pleased to announce an additional motive.
Throw a grenade into this room and kill the mastermind. But that really... Well, but that would kill everyone though.
An additional motive?
A time limit is now in effect. The murder does not occur by nighttime, 2 days from now. Then every student participating in this killing game will die!
His voice sounds way different because of the voice actor change.
Shreds by countless Monokumas from the rumored Monokuma-making machine! So unless you want to end up as pink smears, you might want to take this game seriously!
Oh man, I'm almost like, you know. Time limit? What? Everyone will die? What? That's not fair.
Jeez, why'd you guys even come to the school if you're not gonna do the killing game?
Shut up!
You're the one that forced us to come here. Quick question, Father. What do you mean by countless Monokumas? I thought we were up once time ran out.
Let's do this!
Dang right. Let the exiles do their thing this time. Huh? What's up? Oh, this may be weird, but I want to ask Alex a question.
That's what I said.
Oh. What's up, Shy Guy? Or Alex?
But I'd rather not go through that again. I feel bad if you guys tired yourselves out.
Yeah.
Infinite.
Infinite. Oh. Oh. I get to you. Infinite. As well, Alex. But if we let the exiles get popular, we could have a real cash cow on our hands, you know? The merchandising rights alone would make us richer than sultans.
Sultans, huh? Very tempting, but...
It's just cute hearing you all say that stuff. Aw.
I won't let you kids ruin your futures. You need to have your own kids and ruin their futures.
That,
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, you love us so much. That's enough.
Oh, you're still here.
Of course, we never left.
Why?
Why are you doing this? How much suffering do you want to put us through?
I see. Well, if you're suffering, you all better hurry up and start the killing game.
Oops.
Then you could say bye-bye to the suffering.
Oh, I need to post. Oh yeah, on your Insta.
To tell you the truth,
Don't you realize that working together is pointless? So just knock it off already. You know what you gotta do, don't you? You're surrounded by strangers, neither allies nor friends. No need to worry about them.
Well,
Plus, you got the first blood perk. That means the first kill is free. But the killing game is gory, huh? I'm starting to feel a little queasy. Heck yeah. And if they don't play, then they're dead anyway, and that's way more gory. I see. If it's gracious, over the top gore, I might be able to stomach that. What the heck? Forget the killing game then. It'd be better for you all to just die together. Shut up and shut up and get back. The heck back. There you go. So oh.
Well, what you guys decide next is all up to you. Do whatever you want. You can all die working together, or you can survive on your own. It's your call.
Man, father is in the zone. I was getting irritated till he said all that. Heck yeah. Let's toss back some honey to celebrate Papa Kuma's return. Yo, Monodam, get some pure organic honey. Pour some honey on me in the name of killing. I'm really sorry if I went too far with anything I said. Oh no, that's fine, Shy Guy.
so long, farewell.
After Monokuma left, all that remained was utter fear and despair. What are we gonna do? Nighttime in 2 days. We'll be here in an instant. There's gotta be something we can do. I can't die. The world needs my genius.
I don't like that.
I don't wanna die yet. Die? Everyone's going to die? Is dying the only choice?
'Cause Atua says so.
You don't need to worry. Atua will welcome you with open arms. That's after we die, right?
Jeez.
We can't panic about something like this. I'll do something about it.
Well then.
Did you have a course of action in mind? I'm gonna start thinking of one right now.
I don't understand.
Figures. I didn't expect anything from you in the first place.
No can
We
forgive.
gotta fight back then. Yeah, if we strike them with some sneak attacks, we might have a chance at winning.
No.
What kind of Aikido moves even involve sneak attacks?
Gonta wanna help everyone.
Come everyone, Gonta use body. Keep everyone safe.
Not cool.
You're going to go against those machines barehanded. Isn't that too reckless? But we have to do it. If we don't, we'll die.
But
wait, we still have plenty of time to calculate all possible options.
Terrifying.
We've no time to be indecisive. We are being urged to make a decision. To die fighting or to die from the time limit.
Stop it!
Why do both decisions involve us dying?
How?
No way, are we really gonna die? I don't want to die yet. I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna make it no matter what. No matter what? Wait, you can't do that though. Even if you make a mistake, you can't. Then you'll accept the blame? Hmm? Will you accept the blame if I die? I have people who'll be sad if I die, you know? Well... this is gonna sound weird. What's up, Shy Guy? I'm lying. No one will be sad if I die. But I don't know if the same can be said for everyone else.
So that
Anyway, I'm gonna take off now.
Oh.
Take off? Where are you going, Kokichi? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to my room and just think things over alone.
The fuck's going on?
Alone in your room? What do you mean by that? Are you inviting me to come kill you?
Oh?
Mew? Not that I try to claim that perk for myself. I'm way too classy to kill someone. Talking to you idiots is exhausting. I'm gonna go to my room and rest.
Got it?
I think why I'm saying so many things about true love and stuff is cause the only other young couple I can talk to is my bro and his girlfriend. Two people I don't really care about, so I don't need to say much to them. Oh? I wonder if... Alex?
Hmm?
Oh, okay. I was just making sure. You're reading? You're actually
Dr.
reading?
Shut up.
Huh?
Shut up.
You're actually reading?
Cheat it.
Nani?
Mm.
And they
Well,
also
it's not like this
argue a
game's
lot.
all voice acted.
Yeah, that's true.
You're reading a lot.
And they also argue a lot, which doesn't help. Oh.
Yeah, we don't argue with each other at all.
Mm-mm.
If something's wrong, we just talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't start arguing and just that's because that's pointless. It's not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah.
We actually sit down and talk about it, try to figure things out.
I mean, the current manga that I'm reading, I'm in volume 798, but I started with 600 and some because that's where the anime left off. Right?
The One Piece?
No, Hajime no Ippo.
Oh no.
I wanna start like from the beginning of the One Piece manga. I heard that the One Piece manga does things a lot better than the anime, so I want to see that for myself. You know what I mean? Miu, you better not do anything shady, okay?
I'm worried.
There's no need to worry, is there? No one is going to kill anyone, right? If someone is going to kill, they should just go for the robot.
No way!
That's even worse. So everyone feels that killing is wrong, but why is that?
Huh?
What?
How
Of course,
mysterious.
I know it to be against the law, but laws are simply rules people decided upon. This is a space removed from those rules, therefore we've no need to follow them.
That's enough!
I'll be honest, I don't get why some couples argue 50% of the time. That's just an unhealthy relationship. I hear you, Shy Guy. A very, like, unhealthy. Don't say stupid stuff like that. Even kids know killing is bad. It's common sense.
However,
Even if it is to survive. We are as guinea pigs upon a lab table. We cannot be picky about our means of survival.
What?
What? I only wish to observe the beauty of humanity and witness the depths of its sins. So you've no need to fear me. Cute. Males in the soft sciences are pretty soft themselves, so I don't think he'll do anything.
Jeez.
He's not wrong though. If we want to stay alive, standing around grumbling's not gonna change anything.
Well,
As things are, we're not all going to escape together. We're going to die together. Are you guys okay with that? Dang, that face though. Scary.
Stop it.
Hold on, everyone. We haven't decided on our plan yet.
Oh, right already.
You can decide that on your own.
Huh? You don't know?
Your half speeches won't work on us anymore. You know that, right?
Then...
If I should have just said your speeches won't work on us anymore. I'll be right back. Alright, see you in a little while, Shy Guy. So just come up with a plan for yourself. Wait, Maki, wait.
Well then.
I'm just gonna parade to Atua.
Seems like
Yeah, can I just go and think by myself for a little? It's a shame I won't be able to hide all my special art commissions before I die. Huh? Special art commissions? Yeah. I wonder what type of special art commission she's talking about.
Special pillowcase.
Or that special pillowcase I bought. What should I do? Special pillowcase. That's
Like,
funny.
It says very educational graphic novels.
Yes. Very educational graphic novels for sure. Yeah, Polly was telling me to bring this laptop on Thursday, but I'm like, it makes that noise. Huh? Oh no, it's because you were talking about Polly. It's because you were talking about Polly.
Sure. You're just gonna go and share your very educational graphic novels.
I
In
mean,
reality, we weren't going for commissions.
the whole entire time it's us exchanging.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm pretty sure you do that. No, I'm
Don't.
kidding. Do you?
Hell no.
Huh?
What?
What?
Hmm?
So you're not into the very educational graphic novels?
Yeah, but not the ones you're into.
Yeah, the different.
Exactly. But I don't share that. I don't share those with the boys. It's for me to look at, not them.
I hear you.
find it kind of weird when they're like, even though I do it.
But wait, you guys.
That's wrong.
You guys, don't listen to Monokuma. Everyone, what wrong? Why everyone scatter? Fine then, all of you just do whatever you want. This is exactly what Monokuma wants us to do, so what else is part of his plan? I came back and here's graphic novels. Different type of graphic novels. Sure. Yep. Is my memory part of it too? If it is, then can I even trust myself?
Huh?
Rantaro, what's wrong? What's wrong? He says.
How should
Hey,
I
I
put
have a question. This might sound a little weird, but so that kind. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got what we're talking about, Shy Guy. Does the term ultimate hunt ring a bell for anyone? Ultimate hunt? What is that? I've never heard of it.
What's the matter?
What about it?
Never mind.
Nothing. Forget it.
Huh? Excuse me.
What do you mean, Rantaro?
No, no.
It's nothing, really. I'm just a bit confused is all. Everyone's a little anxious about not being able to remember how they got here, right? Well, in my case, not only am I dealing with that, I also can't remember my talent.
I'm sorry.
So I guess I'm asking you to bear with me if I say things that don't make sense sometimes. Rantaro! Without looking back, Rantaro just waved his hand and left. In the end, I couldn't stop everyone from leaving the dining hall. Why won't anything go right? I just want to escape with everyone, so why is everything going wrong? I know the answer. It's Monokuma's fault. The one who's controlling him and planned this entire killing game. It's all their fault. Think I'm gonna end up saving here and calling it a night for tonight until yeah. I still gotta make mom's lunch. Let's see who's online. Ooh. The Shibi Ash is playing Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Let's raid into them. Oh, sorry, Shy Guy. But yeah, I kind of need to do a lot of stuff before falling asleep. When are we gonna do this again? On Thursday? Well, or what? Like, while I'm playing Danganronpa though.
Yeah, I could just come in tomorrow too.
Alright. We could
Never
do
mind.
this again tomorrow.
Just as soon as it gets to the first trial, I'm out. Or
Oh,
at least I'm not gonna watch stream.
okay. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm not gonna like go to the stream until you're done with the first trial.
Okay.
And I mean until after the whole trial.
Yeah,
I'm not watching that again.
it's sad.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I didn't come back in here when Chiaki died, so I'm just like, I'm not coming in here for the next one.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait,
Mm.
which trial is he on? I meant, are they on in this one? Oh, okay, it's not on that trial.
The first one.
No, I meant because the person that I'm raiding is playing Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair.
Oh, well, I mean, I already closed the
Oh, okay.
tab.
Well, anyway, see you all tomorrow. Thank you for coming into tonight's stream. We are raiding into the Shibi Ash. Awesome VTuber. Something that we're planning to do. Well, that I'm planning to probably do. Or that or face reveal, but you know. I could do either or. I could even do both, like whenever I don't want to like while I don't want to do the face reveal, I could be doing the VTube. Well, thank you for, you know, coming in and talking. It was fun. We're gonna do this again tomorrow. Have an awesome night. Have an awesome night, everybody. The raid's gonna start in 10 seconds, so... Night! Huh? Night! Oh no, not you, Alex, or... Oh shoot, no, it is that. They are on that trial. Yeah.